So it is 15 days until the solstice, and the party have just teleported away from the Shattered Teeth, landing in the Velven Thicket, where they met their newest member, Nisa. After that, you fought some venom trolls and continued on to the temple, battling with devils, a dragon, and their old friend Indigo. They managed to save Damiel's wife, but as they did, Cyrem had another vision. The icon of Tharasdun struck again, and the bounty hunter's blade shone red, and the name Zahafe erasing itself. We pick up exactly where we left off. Ceres sees the blade go red and like name Zahafe erasing itself, and you can see that she's getting a little bit nervous. And it's Ceres is usually very composed, but it's kind of scary because she still has her transformation up, which makes her look way stronger than she usually is. And she just walks over to the trees nearby and arcane shit. Ceres is over doing stuff. Ceres is looking visibly nervous, and you can see do you have the spell? Molly, do you have sending?
Yeah, but she's sitting all the way out to the.
Okay, never mind. You can't see her casting sending, but
she's somberly.
She's not somberly, but she's.
I am.
Okay, yeah, she's looking nervous and casting sending. What are the rest of you doing?
Damiel's looking very happy that he's found his wife, but there's an element of sadness there because during the fight with the dragon, his father's sword was broken. Which is sad. He's quite upset about that.
And dignity. He was
No, it's because so he's like, oh, my father's sword survived many adventures through. I think he journeyed through the Fey Wilde. He travelled throughout Wild Mountain, across Exandria, and now the first time really that I come against a stronger enemy, come up against a stronger enemy rather. It breaks. This is very. It's very. It had great sentimental value for me.
You did take one hell of a blow from that dragon.
Yeah.
Do you have the mending spell?
No, it would also. It's more the. I think it's more ceremonial. I think it's like a passing of the torch moment. You know, as I step out from under my father's shadow into becoming an adventurer of my own. But no, I do not have mending.
Molly's sitting confused on a bench. Well, not a bench, the stairs.
Sitting on the stairs, yeah.
Just like, just having kind of been over Indigo dying, and now Indigo is shown up again.
And died again?
Well,
he's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, you bitches.
Yeah,
just kill them.
She's just kind of dealing with that mentally.
I'm sitting on the stairs and having
a sorry, you just woke up from whatever just happened.
I'm just sitting there and just in thoughts.
Excuse me. What's that about?
I was making a Constitution save for Ceres's transformation. Because when it ends, if she fails, she takes a point of exhaustion. But she doesn't. So you see Ceres go back to her normal form. She's no longer as buff as she was a minute ago. She's looking a little bit tired. But she stands up and takes a deep breath and walks just a little bit over to Nisa and Aleki and Indigo, unconscious body. She sort of looks around nervously, sort of like picking her nails, and she says, "Listen. At first, I thought I hoped it was a coincidence that both Verin and Idis's name were on that dagger, but now Zahafe too. I cannot ignore it. My conscience is telling me something is going to happen. I messaged Verin a second ago, and he said he's doing as he's doing in Bazazan. I do not know what killed Zahafe and Idis, but I need to go there. I am not delaying. While I ask if you're willing to help me, I'm not going to force you. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to. I understand that the current mission is important, but I think Verin is too, to me at least, and the dynasty as a whole. If he were to fall, then I think another attack on Bazazan could prove fatal for that area. I'm leaving for Bazazan within the hour. If you wish to join me, I will truly be grateful, but as I said, I am not forcing you. And she just sort of sits back on a tree stump and takes a book out and reads it.
So it's different when it's her fucking partner that's in danger.
She helped you.
I'm joking.
He
So
knows
it's-
where that is.
We have like 17 days until the solstice.
15.
No,
Right?
15, yeah. I
15.
agree with her, by the way. I think that what she was flapping her gums about is probably important.
Jesus.
Do you know where we
I
can?
think we should be doing that.
Slap on a guns is just a funny thing.
Well, Ceres, I appreciate all the help you've given, and I've spoken to my wife. I've ensured she's safe, and while she's not quite ready to travel yet, I believe that she and the rest of the survivors, and he gestures to the kind of faceless horde of survivors.
Yep. There's
PC
4 of them.
5 is here.
Yeah, there are 4 of them. They're kind of just there.
And
Supposing.
we have
I'm not
spoken.
role playing one.
We have agreed that what is going on here is more important than any individual one of the two of us, and she has requested that I remain with you to make sure that this threat is dealt with, and I would be very glad to offer my services to you in protecting your loved one. I'm assuming he is a loved one.
Sarah's just so nods and says yes.
I don't.
Yeah, yes, yes, yeah, yes. He is
Oh, demons.
very, very important to the dynasty. I'm assuming you know what the dynasty is.
Well, yes, I'm from the Shattered Teeth, but you know, I do try to keep abreast.
Yes. Is there anything else that you guys want to do while you're vibing for a little bit?
I'm doing anything except to look at Lisa because I'm still big for like 30 seconds more, and I know that she's incredibly uncomfortable with me being so big.
Yeah, you think about, oh yeah, I shouldn't like go over to Nisa, I'm big, and then you go back to your normal size, which is still double Nisa's height.
Yeah, it's like how
7'2",
tall am I now?
I think.
Yeah, I'm 7'2", which is like 2.5 meters, I think.
That's a very tall.
Yeah, you're about double the height. Yeah, she was like pointedly staring really hard at you. When you do that, she's like, okay, this is fine, looks away. Yeah, I don't
2.1 meters tall. Or 2.2, almost.
I don't much know about what you're talking about and who these people are, but it seems like you guys are troublemakers, or maybe trouble is attracted to you, something along those lines. And I quite like dealing with a bit of trouble. So as long as it's a fun ride, I'm happy for it.
It's definitely going to be a wild one.
Hey.
Non-existent
We
camera.
actually have a mount now. We have the sheep.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
What?
Don't get your giant oaf body on my sheet.
I'm not that fat.
Would
Question.
Yes.
The icon that kidnapped me,
Yes.
was that the icon of Saracen?
Saracen. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Same person.
The same person that's also doing the killing.
Yep.
Okay.
maybe we should do something about it.
Do we
Yeah, I think
know?
we should help.
Do we know how the icon of Lolth looks like?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's let them, yeah.
That was the first guy you met who gave you the cards. Originally, let me find the image.
It was Zodiac's buddy who just let
Yeah.
him. We still
Okay.
don't.
Who watched the Zodiac got murdered.
Yeah.
This is him.
Okay. During this hour, can I try to? Well, I basically can't.
Nice.
Okay.
Fight. Yeah,
Um,
I'm just vibing there, and
Okay.
yeah.
I would ask, since my father's sword is destroyed and in pieces, I would ask Molly if I could have the moon scythe, because I don't want to be too much of a dick about it, but Ceres was like, "Oh, we desperately need this thing to help save the world," and then we got it, and then literally people are fighting over not having it. So I was like,
No, you have it. No, you have it. I don't want it. You have it.
It's not currently optimal, so I will take it to replace my father's sword.
Yes, she'll just give it. She doesn't really care about it.
Yeah, doesn't really care, yeah. And then I'll be like, so this friend of yours, this and he gestures to this. I've been referring to him as Indigo, which I think is fucking hilarious. And so I gesture down to this collapsed puddle of tiefling at our feet, and what do we intend to do with this?
Oh, you got very loud.
What do we intend to do with this this person?
I
What
honestly was thinking about taking the sword away, waking him up, and ask how is he alive.
Well, if he was foolish enough to make a pact deal with a creature before, presumably he would not be beyond the realms of possibility that he's done it again.
Yeah, Indigo is a moron.
Yes. I mean, look at how he dresses, the scruffy beggar. His clothes are barely on him.
That was his thing.
Well, to be fair, I did slash him like 8 times with the sword, so maybe that has
Indigo
a little
never
bit to
wears
do with
clothes.
it.
I mean,
Why
so
is your friend
does
dressed like a
he
male
have
stripper?
anything? Does he? Is it worth us raiding his pockets?
No.
Well, why not? He's
I
just
think-
trying to kill your friend.
I think there are two places where he wants you to raid.
Sorry.
Mm.
Well,
Mm.
Alec is going to look through Indigo's pockets.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll because he doesn't have any clothes on, basically. So
You find Dick, literally. No, just kidding.
I mean, you probably do. If you're looking there, he has a +1 shield. I'm just gonna give you all of it. I don't care about hiding it. A cloak of the manta ray. He has the scimitar that he is holding, which is sort of like a bad copy of the Wither Whale almost. And you also, as you sort of like go through his pockets and stuff, you can see that when you sort of like put your hand to his skin, this black sort of chitinous armor sort of appears where your hand touches his body. And like it's like this cold metal.
That's weird. Does anyone with magic know what that is?
Do I know what this is?
You can make a Arcana check.
I will give you guidance on that.
Bet.
My out of character guess is mage armor.
Why did it not show up?
The
It
D4
did
showed up.
Yeah. It
Well,
was
the three
a.
That was a 9 plus 3.
Ugh. It's some weird armor.
I always
Well,
roll
you mentioned he made a deal with a dragon, and that gave him a kind of a crystalline armor. Perhaps it is something along the same lines.
Actually, I'll say Aleki, can you make an
Yeah.
investigation check for the armor? This isn't like looking through his pockets and stuff. Just make an investigation check.
Okay. If I can. There we go.
Changed my digital
11.
dice.
11. Okay, it's very. You don't. It takes you a minute to pick up on it. But when you're putting your hand to the armor, so you can inspect it, and oh, it is you, James.
Are you coming through?
I don't hear anything.
I'm hearing myself through James's mic. Weirdly, I just looked up as
No,
yeah.
it was shuffling around
Oh,
is what I
weird.
heard.
Yeah.
I don't hear you, double.
Let me drop out and just come back in.
Just
That's weird.
quickly,
Yeah.
Tyranno, you have said that you made the mistake of giving us too many magic
I don't
items.
care anymore.
Yes. Tyranno now. Let's give him
I don't
some
care
more.
anymore.
I don't care
I was
anymore.
gonna just say he has like 2 things on him, but I looked at the sheet. I don't care enough. None of the stuff's like that cool. So Aleki, as you're putting your hand to this armor, it's like pulsating, and it's almost like you can kind of feel a pulse in the armor.
Is it alive? Is it like a parasite?
You don't know. You're on 11.
Someone explain this!
Can I? I'll. I don't have identifier or anything like that, but I'll give it a once over. I'll give myself guidance and roll an Arcana check on it.
I am taking the shield, by the way.
There is definitely
My
something with
AC
the
is-
D&D Beyond plugin because it's not rolling for me either. I just rolled an 8. So
Yeah, I had
presumably
to
on the-
restart mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I think it did say it crashed on me earlier.
I had to open the Roll20 before I had the character sheet open. I
It's
don't know if that-
beyond 20, isn't it?
Yeah, with a 9 or whatever you rolled, that's not. You're not gonna get that.
Let me see this.
But yeah, so as you're inspecting the armor and Indigo's stuff, during that time, Cyrem, you get a message in your head from
Not
the icon
again.
of Tharisden.
Yes.
She says, I know you've been watching, Cyrem. If you want to get involved, come to Bazazan. Meet me at the East Tower, the Southeast Tower at 3 a.m.
I have
So-
a deja vu, kind of. Let's meet some shady icon during the night in Bazazan again.
Yeah, she hears most of that because you respond to sending.
Yes. Can I still respond? Also, I did not say the deja vu thing. That's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, you
rambling.
can respond.
I will. If
25
you
words.
Wait, I need.
It doesn't
to
matter
type
that
this.
much. Just say it.
I will, if you can, attack disguised as Icon of Lols.
That wasn't. Yeah, that was less than 25. You don't hear anything back. Molly,
3 p.m. Southeast Tower.
3 a.m.
Okay. 3. We have 24-hour time in Switzerland. Cut me some slack.
3 a.m. is okay.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. is 3 a.m.
After midnight.
3 hours after midnight.
Yeah.
Molly, you get a message from the same guy who messaged you a couple days ago about Samuel. He says your previous message was unclear. We should be able to get Samuel wherever you are. Just tell me your location or where you're going.
We're teleporting, right? I don't know what you're teleporting for. What was the name we're teleporting at?
Bazazan is where you're going.
We are going to Batazan. Good luck.
Cool. Definitely less than 25.
Okay.
Molly, you get another message directly after that first one. It's the only way I can make it work. You get a message from a voice you haven't heard in a long time. Or, it's actually not been that long. Probably like a while. The familiar voice of Nori. You know, one of the people on your ship. She says, Captain, I've slowly been getting my memories back, and your name came to me. So I just wanted to check to see if you're alright.
Yes, Nori. Hi. Have you been able to reach out to any of the others? Is everyone okay?
You speak too quickly. I can't figure out how many words this is.
I don't think this is
I
25.
think that was about 18.
No.
Yeah.
I said, yes, Nori. Is.
Have you been able to reach out to any others?
Just excited.
Nori, yes.
Okay,
Have you
I'll call it
spoken to
15.
anyone else?
Call it 15.
Have you spoken to anyone else? How
Four
are
more.
you? Then it's like
How are you?
I'm
One
counting
more.
down. This is no. That's 6 more.
No.
No, 25. That's more. I'm counting that I.
Oh
used-
my.
14
I
words.
counted 15.
It was
used
one off.
You've used one. No, so you used 15, then and then after that it was you used.
No, it was me recounting how many words I used because you said
I'm
18.
confused. I'm so confused.
I used 15 words now. Okay.
You've used more than 15 words.
No, I said
Yes.
yes, Nori. How are you? Have you reached
Goddamn-
anyone else?
I will accept some fighting over rules in combat, but this is standing.
Take 5 more words and be done with it.
Try to reach the others.
Okay, cool. Um.
I use like a pirate slang to like make 3 words into one,
Oh, baby.
like y'all and stuff.
It is the way to do it.
Yeah.
And it would make character sense because well, he is a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Yarg.
Is that the reason why pirates speak that way? It's because they use sending.
Yep. And in real life.
That too.
Oh, my thing just went off as well. That's
Captain
weird.
Jack Sparrow, famous sending user.
Why is this not? That's so weird. I just clicked on a random thing for Indigo Sheet to see if my thing was working and I rolled a fucking nat 20.
I just reinstalled it.
No, like, it's weird because most of the ones are working, but some of them aren't.
I just opened the settings and after that it worked. Let me see for an attack.
It doesn't really matter for Indigo anyway. The other important one's working. Okay.
Yeah.
How long has it been since we? Well, like 2 minutes, right?
You were inspecting
Yes,
Indigo for a while. I mean, investigating takes a little bit of time, so I would say it's been about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because you also... Cyrem had his vision, which
Yeah,
took a good, 10 minutes.
I'm basically finished until we teleport,
Yeah.
I think.
Can we do a short rest?
You've
I'm
already
at
had
half
taken a short
health.
rest today.
Oh, you can take more
Oh,
long
crap.
rests today, can't you?
I looked that up and you can't.
What? That's long rests.
No, it's not.
That's dumb.
What?
Oops.
Dumb.
I've never heard that
Yeah.
rule. Adventurers
up.
can take short rests a day and wait. No,
Players can only get one short rest
and at least one short
Okay,
rest.
I read that wrong. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was my fault.
Nice. Thanks.
I would
Yes.
like that, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can take
Yeah.
short rest.
While we wait for
Uh,
Indigo to wake up.
Well,
The thing is, though, this is right. This is a proper question. What do you want from him?
I want
Nothing.
to ask information
I-
about how he's
I-
alive, why he's doing the ritual stuff.
I want my friend back.
I can answer
Yeah,
it. Personally,
also that.
I don't feel like it.
So you all get an
Well,
extra
Indigo is
D6
now in a
by the way.
coma.
You will get an extra D6 from your hit die. So that's pretty good.
Wow,
28.
Ceres took loads of healing there. Big 2 healing. 'Cause that's all she needed. Arcane recovery is helpful though.
Yeah,
If
I
you
get all my
didn't-
friends back as well. I'm not firing on all cylinders. Damiel still looks very hurt, but that is what it is.
She gets her 6th level back, which is sick. Okay, so you're taking a short rest.
I'll attune to that item,
Yeah.
and I will be asking because I've never been to this part of them. So Damiel has given his wife a fond kiss on the forehead, spanked her on the arse, and sent her on her way to go look after these people on the way home. And it's attuned to this scythe, and then he's given everyone a D6 extra on their hit die. I'm gonna get a little bit more healing back actually because I am 1 hit away from death. So I'm just gonna take some more hit dice, I think.
Okay. So
Can I ask Ceres something?
Yeah, Ceres is
That
kind of listening.
how would we know before the solstice? That Verin would be safe because we still need about 1 or 2 days for the, if we could, for the mace.
Sorry, repeat that. That was kind of confusing.
How would we know that Verin is safe so we could take 1 or 2 days to awaken the mace?
She says, I just want to. Well, these attacks have been close together, and I'm assuming that he is the next target. So I just want to go there maybe for a few days, maximum. If nothing comes up, we can carry on our way.
I agree wholeheartedly, Cyrem. I think maybe you have focused a little too much on these weapons because we have done what we needed for the scythe, and yet it is not really very useful.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm actually using the mace already.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
The
fine.
thing
it's
is,
nothing.
the thing is, I'm expecting an all-out brawl between three malicious gods in our party. And I don't think there's many more who are partaking in this all-out brawl.
No,
So
I agree. What I'm saying is that there may be more fruitful ways to spend our time.
I don't know what that fruitful ways would be.
Gathering other allies, perhaps. Investigating ways we can stop this ritual happening.
Yes, but those are both ways that are not definite.
But what I'm saying is we've done what we needed for this scythe, and
Yeah.
it is not much more useful than it was. It could be a waste of time to spend trying to.
I don't think 1 or 2 days spent for a definitive result is wasted, even if it's.
How do you know?
Look,
It's a definite
in
result?
terms of percentages, it's like 20% of our time spent, our time remaining before this attack, spent investigating a maze that that if it is anything like the scythe, it is protected, and one of us may get hurt or killed, and then we,
It's
I'm
a
just
risk
saying that
to take
yeah.
for something that we don't know how good it will be and what purpose it will be. And besides that, I'm getting way too much occult stuff from all of these weapons, which I don't love particularly.
Well, this is also a very occult situation we're in. So
yeah,
I think.
so we have to dabble into occult shit ourselves.
I think we are already in it. So
yeah, so why would we go on to get more? Just because we already have doesn't mean we have to get more and more.
Well, that's also true. In my head, it's just the only way I, for now, see that has a cut out door at the end where we can go through, and that's a result that's bringing hope. Because if we just search for people, we don't know if there is anybody willing to help us.
But what I'm saying is that there are. I say let us go with Ceres now, and put her mind at ease, and guard Verin, and with their resources they have.
Oh yes, no,
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. I just was wondering, how would we know definitely that Verin is safe? Because we could spend 2 days defending Verin, then think he's safe, go on, and then someone attacks. That was my question.
I think we more stake out the threat ourselves. We don't wait for it to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not one for
Well,
waiting around for
Maybe
We have been really
we would discuss
reactive now. We have to be proactive.
Yeah, so Sarah says yes. We can discuss it with Verin.
Yes,
Let me see him.
he would be willing to. I don't know a better way to say this, but perhaps act as bait, and we could. I'm trying to think of a sensible way to suggest this, but use him as bait, as I say, and draw the people out, and then maybe take them out one at a time. Perhaps I don't know. But
Yeah, we don't even know what's attacking him, so we better. Well, it's best that we know what is doing this, because from my knowledge, Zahafe and Idis are both relatively well guarded most of the time. So it's someone relatively strong. And if they're, I'm assuming they're a foe, so if we can deal with them or get some information from them, it would always be helpful.
Yeah, and it would be a safe-ish place to keep Indigo in, maybe.
Plus, there's people there probably around there that have some knowledge into religion stuff, or I don't know, cleansing. I don't know what you do with this. I'm confused.
Bazazan is, well, it very much depends on the circumstance. It can sometimes be very, I wouldn't say boring, but very,
Vanilla.
yes, it can sometimes be very, unassuming. Well, that's again the wrong word. But sometimes nothing is going on, and other times everything is going on.
Right. Is Bezan close to the place where I left my sword to be like enchanted?
It's in the same general area. Let me show you the map.
It's in the same continent.
It's in the same. Well, it's in the same area of the world. Let me show you. So you left your. Oh, I'm taking a little bit to load.
Actually,
Sorry.
we need to take Dorothy off the map.
Done.
And that was that.
Yep. So you guys are where Nisa is on the map. So up in this bit, and Bazazan is where Cyrem
here.
is on the map.
Oi.
And you left your sword there, where Lucky is on the map. So it's like not too. I'll just use the purple circle. How about that? There. There's where the
Yeah.
map.
It's a little ways away still, though. It's quite.
It's still like a. I mean, Asarius. Let me just move Cyrem for a second. Asarius is. Where is Asarius? It's there.
Uh-huh.
So it's probably a. I would call it a 4-day travel to Asarius, and then like a 7-day travel to New Haxon, which would be 11 days.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
wait, Simon is supposed to be there. Okay.
Um,
Cool. Huh?
If you're still there, could I pull Ceres to the side 1 or 2 meters?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry to ask, and I absolutely understand that it's maybe something like I don't know the English word. Not
Important.
very sensitive. Not
Yeah,
sensitive.
sensitive. Yeah.
But may I ask if I could take the dagger, the name dagger, or what it's called?
The bounty hunters.
Yes, the bounty hunters. I absolutely understand if you don't want to give it away.
Yeah,
as
she
the
looks
name
sort of
left.
She looks sort of confused and just says, "Why do you want it?"
I was hoping maybe if I can use it in combat effectively, this could maybe help us, or to be honest, also just me. Because
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah,
Because
I was gonna
the
say-
You should
base
decide,
is clearly better.
Can you make a persuasion check, Sarah?
Here comes the oh fuck off.
16?
Oh.
That's pretty good.
it's not a fuck off.
Yeah, it's a yeah.
I absolutely
roll
understand
insight?
if you.
Should that's what I was thinking. I mean, I will. Sarah's probably won't. Sarah's insight is not great. That one. Sarah's is like, yeah, sure, have it. Here you go. I don't have any thoughts anymore.
Can I do an insight check?
You can do an insight check on Cyrem. Actually, Cyrem, how quiet are you being? You're
Trying to be silent and whispering to her, so
Okay.
I'm not
Never
looking
mind.
like.
That will make
So
me
I'm
more
looking-
suspicious, to be honest.
Well,
I just want not to sound very
so can you make a stealth
not
check, then?
sensitive
Can you make a
to
stealth check, then?
everybody.
It's not very high DC because they're focused on other things.
Yes, stealth.
And well, like on
Dice,
8.
please.
Yeah,
Dice.
18.
At
Fine.
least.
Yeah, no what? You don't think anyone hears this? Exchange. Yeah, you can put the bounty hunter's blade into your character sheet and attune to it.
Zoom into
when
Lucky
you
listening
can.
into everything.
Yeah, Lucky and Barbara, they're listening. They're always listening.
Barbara is
Always
want to rat me out at the
watching,
end.
Tanuki. Always watching.
So Ceres is gonna put her book on the ground and start drawing some arcane runes, and says, "Are you? I'm hoping you're all ready. I'm getting the sense that you were."
Yes.
This will take a little bit of time, so just give me about 10 minutes.
Okay.
You take 10 minutes.
What are we doing with your colleague, your ex-colleague? Because if we are looking to bring him with us, unless my knowledge of spells is wrong, he has to want to come with us.
Really?
Let me double check the teleportation. So.
Yeah, teleportation is willing creatures.
Wait,
Do
Tyreno,
unconscious people count as willing?
Unconscious people cannot consent.
Yeah, they don't want to drink tea.
Tyreno, can you
Yeah.
So
actually
neither
help
can they
me?
decline. Hey,
No.
It's that if this weapon is not being attuned to, the parts will split each with a different name.
Yes.
So had Ceres been carrying around 3 different daggers?
No, Ceres was attuned to it, but now there is only one.
Oh, okay.
But there is also now only one name, so it's only one
Yeah.
blade.
But before it was 3. but
No, she was
if
actually
she-
into it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Um.
Oh, damn. How long does it take to inscribe a name?
We already said an action, but that's dumb, so I'm going to say a minute.
who wants the cloak of the manta ray? And basically have underwater breathing and
Okay, a
swimming speed
minute.
of 60 feet.
Yeah. You're right, James.
I'm always
Just
right.
Well,
Cloak of the
I
Manta
have-
Ray. If no one wants it, I'll have it. That's
it's
cool.
it's a water swimming
I've
thing.
already
I know.
got swimming speed.
Yeah.
If as long as it's not attunement, if it's attunement, I can.
I think it is.
It's not attunement.
It's
No.
not.
Oh, cool. No.
Oh, wow.
No.
I have
That's awesome.
one other question. If the weapon splits up, are the parts each still the same size as the original, or are they smaller?
It's
I think
three.
it was short
it's-
sword together and
no,
separate daggers.
you're getting that confused. It was always just a dagger.
Oh.
So if it also
Um,
splits up, you just have 5 daggers. If you have 5
I
names.
don't know how that works, but it's never come up, so I don't care. And when it does come up, I will come up with something on the spot.
Because I'm about to do.
But Ceres casts teleportation circle. Actually, she doesn't. What are you guys doing with Indigo? He's
I
not a
suggest
willing
we-
creature.
We
Kill him.
I mean, yeah, go for it. I have no use for Gauchi anymore.
I don't want to do
Well,
that.
she's also different, so
Any one of you want to interrogate him?
slap him.
Oh,
Well,
Sorry,
we really
Indigo.
need to leave. This is something we should have already done had you wanted to do so.
well, I wanted him to wake up, on his own.
We're not just
Does
leaving
anyone
him
have some
behind.
water we can, splash on his face?
I could summon it.
Okay, do it, please.
I mean, I'm just gonna use some water. I just have a flask of water. I'm just gonna use that. I'm not gonna waste a spell.
You summon 10 gallons of water just to drop.
Yeah.
I cast tidal wave.
I cast tsunami.
Yeah, just splash him with some water, I guess.
Okay. You splash him with some water.
Mm-hmm.
Tequila.
Yeah, sure. Indigo wakes up. I don't
Hey.
know. Spits blood in your face.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Are you okay?
Stay silent.
How are you alive?
That's out of character for you.
Yeah, because the player out of character is different.
Yeah, but Indigo not saying anything is out of character.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's like Aleki not saying sorry for killing someone.
Are you? See, we're gonna try and teleport to Bazzoxan. Are you willing to come with us?
Of course I'm not, bitch.
Wow. What? Wow. You're not in the greatest situation here.
I'd rather be dead.
Okay, cool. I'm not letting you do that. So
How are you not dead?
that?
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Circumstance, I guess.
Right. Can I? What spells do I have?
Well, yeah, I don't know what to do.
Can I insight him? I don't have good insight.
I have excellent insight if you'd like me to insight him.
Well, yeah, but you don't know him beforehand. Is the thing.
I can give you guidance if you want to insight him, or even enhance ability if you really want to.
You can. Guidance is fine, I think.
Okay, I'll give you.
What are you inciting though?
Like if he's himself, or if he's got like something on him. Actually, no. I'll just cast detect magic.
Okay.
Is any magic? Is there any spell on? Oh no, actually, identify on him. I think I can do that.
That takes a while. Doesn't it take 10 minutes?
A minute if I cast it.
If you ritual cast it.
Well, if I don't ritual cast it.
Yeah, you can. Well, you have about 8 minutes, I'll say, because Ceres is in the middle of doing teleportation circle.
Yeah, I can just cast it with a spell slot in
yeah.
1 minute.
Okay, so you can't identify him. No, you get the faint essence of a dragon, but you can assume you know what that is.
I mean, if there's any
Aleki
spells,
did explain the dragon warlock.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so did Indigo. When
if there's any spells affecting him, I would know.
no,
So it's the dragon.
it's a,
Then-
it's a big
Well, the
leap.
dragon wasn't evil.
Well, you don't. He also gave us the dagger that was intended to kill people with.
We stole that.
I don't think we did.
Tried to steal it, and then it was
We
like,
tried.
I saw you, but have it anyway. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we basically stole it with permission.
Yeah, but like,
Yep.
that's super weird to give to someone if there's like political figures' names. You don't just leave that lying around.
Oh, I
dragon,
doubt
he
you
doesn't
care
give a
about
shit.
political figures as you live in a literal cave.
Well,
Yeah,
why
and he's a
would you have it
literal
then?
dragon.
Why are you getting into this conversation? You're a god.
Yeah, shut up, God!
Yeah,
We'll shut
god.
the fuck up and settle Indigo then. Okay.
What god are we talking to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tiamat.
The one meddling with my business.
I'm trying to give you information, but I'll shut up
The
now.
artist God. He does amazing paintings of random people we meet for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't. That's the only thing I'm getting on him is influence from this dragon thing, and he's got no spells on him.
Have you ever considered that he's? You said you tried to bring him back before, and it didn't work. Perhaps he didn't want to come back before, and this is his body, but not his soul. This is just his animated body under control of something else.
Serious?
Yeah,
You-
Ceres is yes. What?
Do you have like this something that you can see in his mind with or something?
I'm casting a spell. I can't do anything else.
Yeah, but we kind of need to get this sorted because it needs to be before the
When
spell.
we threw Indigo's body off the boat when he was
Yes.
dead, Aleki left the ring she made for him on his hand. Does she still wear the
His
ring?
finger is the thing. The ring is on his hand, on his finger. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the same body because it has the ring I made.
It is the same body.
But is it the same
Different
soul?
minds.
Indigo stares at you, Molly, and
Oh, goddammit.
he says, "Have you not considered that maybe my mind is my own, and I'm just different now, Captain?"
Who are the members of our crew?
He lifts up. I don't remember all of them, but he lists them off.
Does no.
God damn! I just realized, as Cyrano said, we have a big fight coming up, and we just spent an hour still here.
Yep.
And I find it funny.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I've got my old friend here who died and came back, and now because of a teleportation spell, people are like, "Oh, you're leaving behind."
Yeah, there's
Yep,
not much
I'm
we
not
can
gonna-
do.
I'm not just gonna leave him behind just because we need to get out here.
Yeah, but
Does he want to? It doesn't seem. In Indigo, whoever you are, do you? Why? Why were you sacrificing my wife to Leandra and all these other people to bring back that dragon? What on earth was that? What was that about?
He looks at you and says, "Master's orders."
See, that's not something
Who was
Indigo would say.
I'm
Why-
going to give myself guidance and try to intimidate him to find out more.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Okay.
do I
I'm
actually
gonna
know?
help you, With commanding presence.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So that is 14, 21 plus a D4. It's just taking bloody ages. D4. So that's 25 intimidation.
Okay, let's see if Indigo can. But I'm going to let her make a wisdom save.
Do I actually know about the deal with Asmodeus?
Oh yeah, Indigo's one's broken.
Oh, and if
Alright.
I fail, I can add more D4 to it.
Indigo's one's broken. It's fine. I rolled 6 plus 12, so 18. That's a fail. What were you trying to get out of him? Sorry.
I'm trying to intimidate him to find out who he's working for and why. And Damial kind of kneels down in front of him, and his eyes start to like glow. And as he speaks, he's kind of like summoning his kind of dragon fire into his mouth. So like smoke starts issuing from between his teeth, and his tongue just looks like red hot flame. And he's staring Indigo down. And just staring deep into his eyes, and his eyes are just cold and just scary.
Okay, you see that Indigo's expression sort of changes very slightly. It's sort of like very stoic, and you can see a hint of like fear in his eyes, and he says, "The Master of Lies calls, Damial."
Loki.
Who?
You can make a religion or history check if you want.
Okay.
Can I do the same?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm next to
I
him.
would like to
any
as
of
well.
you. Yeah, any of you can.
Why am I rolling so low? Oh, well, it's still plus 8.
Religion.
Oh, low 17.
Well, yeah, but I rolled like a 9.
Oh.
9.
So everybody except Damial, the Master of Lies is another name for Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
So the Father of Lies, not the Master of Lies, but close enough.
Right.
Tyrannus,
Life up.
do I know about the pact with between Asmodeus and Indigo? Or I don't know if. Okay.
I don't think you would. I mean, it's probably been mentioned, but you don't know the whole thing.
So, Molly, I don't know everything, but there was some pact between Indigo and Asmodeus, so. I don't know what the stakes were, but I don't think he has
Molly-
the same life goals anymore.
Molly and Alexi, can you both roll history checks?
Yes.
Okay. Again.
Yeah.
No, I rolled the same thing again.
17. Okay. So both of you. Simon says the pact with Asmodeus, and your brain goes back to when you had a talk with him. Obviously, after you weren't there for that session, but your mind gets
I
cast
wasn't.
back. Yeah, neither were you, but Molly was in the room, but Archie was not. So your mind casts back, and you remember Asmodeus said that he could have revived Callie, who was Samuel's sister, and Aleki, you remember what he said to you in your mind, if
Yeah,
you remember.
I know.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes. So
Right.
you know that he has, or at least the icon has the power to revive people.
Tell you guys what, we can't get this guy. I know how stubborn Indigo is, and this guy must be worse, whoever this is. But if Asmodeus is the reason he's like this, then let's just kill Asmodeus
Sorry.
and leave him behind here to do whatever.
Is that
I'm
wise?
down to kill a god.
Yeah.
No. Is
So-
it wise leaving him here, because surely he's going to
So,
be coming for us?
Nista, first of all, we already have a god or two on our list, so
Actually,
well,
if you
Asmodeus
count
is- Asmodeus is technically one of the gods on the list.
Exactly. So just kill
yeah,
him.
but he's now double. There's two
Two
strikes
strikes
behind him. Yes, and I agree with Damial here. I don't know if we should just leave Indigo, because we see what happens.
Damiel, does your wife know magic?
No, not well. A small little bit from her mother's side, but not nothing that I think that would help here.
Oh.
Well, I'm not gonna kill him, and neither are you guys.
I never suggested we did. I
No, but
questioned the safeness of leaving him here.
what else are we to do with him?
So,
I can't
Indigo,
think.
wait, we could give him an ultimatum. Either we kill him or he comes with us willingly.
No, because
I do not think having him with us is a.
Yeah, but if he comes to Bazazan, we can lock him up.
Oh,
where
but he could say yes, I'm willing to come with us, and then just not be when it came down to the crunch, and then
Exactly.
He'd be,
Well, if we have to leave him here, that's the worst thing I see in this situation.
Why? What could he do?
Revive a dragon with sacrifices. Remember?
Yeah, but that's like 50 other people they know they can take over and do the same thing with. It's just one guy in their big game, like just one paw.
Did you tie Indigo up? I'm
Yes.
assuming
we
you did.
certainly, yeah.
Yeah, I've just forgotten. I'm just trying to get the image in my head.
Indigo right now is one pawn in their big game of whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, but I don't know how many pawns had a pact
It's
with
15
Asmodeus.
days that we have in general. I think we have taken a spellcasting focus, I believe, right?
Previously, we were told, but I
Can
don't
we
know.
do command and force him to be willing?
No, don't think that's the way
I don't
that
think it'd
works.
work against a paladin. The wisdom saves are through the roof.
I don't
But
think he can
I-
do a lot in the swamp that's filled with nothing.
Sacrifice people, pointing again to the altar.
Yeah, but he doesn't have spell focus right now. Plus, he's got 15 days, and the sacrifices already didn't work, and now we've got the people freed.
Can
If
I
you leave him
attempt
tied
to
up.
break the perverted version of Witherwell?
Yeah. Make a strength check.
22.
Yeah, surprisingly easily. The weird version of Witherwhale breaks pretty easily. And
There
it's
we go.
weird. It's weird. As it does, it sort of changes almost. It's not. It did look like sort of a weird version of the Witherwhale, but you break it, and this faint bit of magic comes off of it, and it's just a scimitar.
Can I take out Indigo's hands
Yes.
and start to around both of them like separately, tie them so tight with rope so that you can't open your hands.
Yeah.
And then just to have basically him have rope hand like
Yeah.
rope hands so that it can't use
Like
his hands at all.
Elsa's like prison shackles, but with
Basically, yeah. So that he's stuck like that, and make it like super like not openable.
rope. Like
or
sailor
anything.
tight.
Yeah. I want to do that, and then be like, yeah,
Molly-
here.
If Molly is doing that, so if you do that, either he gets freed by someone or he frees himself. Which
Yeah.
How's
are
he
the
going to
same-
free himself? He can't open his hand.
Yes, can't cast spells, can't open his hand, can't.
He says.
Can't
I
even
think-
stand up. Look at this. Look at
Indigo
that.
says, "I think you should listen to Cyrem."
I think I will not. I also will
So-
not do what you want me to do.
He says, "Okay," and teleports.
Oh my fucking god! Why did they all teleport?
He doesn't
Also,
teleport.
How?
He doesn't teleport very far.
How does he do that?
Yeah,
This is
Wait,
that-
where does he teleport? Do we see him?
he teleports here.
Okay, I'm just gonna go
Hey,
after
Captain.
him.
I'm going to tackle Hawk.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go after him as well.
Okay.
Well,
guess
Misty
we-
Step is only a verbal spell.
It's not
so-
a misty step.
Oh.
Why did they all
I'm
know how to
going
do this?
to. I'm going to grab like I don't know a sock or something and shove it in his mouth.
Can he please make an intelligence saving throw?
Yep. Oh, it's
The one in
rolling
dice
like
so bad.
it is 18. It doesn't show it.
He
but it's-
fails. He takes 2d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
We hadn't
Don't
healed
even
him,
roll.
so he was at
Yeah,
1 hit
He
point.
was alright. He's
So he's
unconscious.
down again.
I like to think because Tyrano said this is the session he planned for the most, and we just spent the entire session
Just
doing this
please
with
fucking
Indigo.
kill him. Just
Oh,
please
what
fucking
if
kill him.
we say we stabilize him, put a blindfold around him as well, so it can't teleport anywhere he can't see.
Yeah, but the thing is, I wanted to go before you interrupted me so rudely. If he gets a chance to free himself or somebody frees him, we are at the same point we're discussing now. If he doesn't find a point, he dies because of dehydration in 3 days.
Nah, we're just gonna leave him with water.
How would he drink
How
water?
about you leave him with Damial's wife and the villagers, and they take him to the nearest village and put him in the prison?
That is she. While she is not a magical person, she did train as a soldier for a short while. She, I know she was captured, but she can look after herself, especially with a bound prisoner. If he is blindfolded and he can't see, then I don't know how he would teleport. There are ways of doing it, but
I'm
if you
going to
can't-
hand Damiel's wife the scimitar.
Well, it's a broken scimitar.
Oh.
It's,
Oh my
the
god!
dagger.
it's still broken. It's just no longer the
she
weird
can
with a
just, she has one of my daggers, and you know that
I have a javelin.
yes. Listen, she can take care of a rogue tiefling with no weapons. I believe so. Anyway,
And tied up
anyway,
and gagged and
sure Sarah-
blindfolded. I think she should be fine.
I'm
God
sure
damn it.
Sarah wants to move on. So
Yeah, Sarah has about
Leandra,
2 minutes left on her thing.
yeah, Leandra, here's Dagger. Please take him and let the. I don't know. Do with him what you will. I have no interest.
What's
in that.
everyone's passive perception?
I give her a short sword
14.
as well, and it's a 13, yes.
Aleki, what's your
16.
passive perception? Okay, Aleki. Indigo's breathing is getting shallower and shallower.
Yeah, I was gonna
I-
stabilize him.
Yeah, I was waiting.
I
Make a
give-
medicine check, please.
Oh boy.
I'm going
I
to
give-
help. I'm
Oh, no.
proficient with medicine.
Womp womp.
damn.
That's a fail.
Well, hey,
Advantage. I
oh,
help.
you fucking bitch.
For me,
Sorry. No.
no, I'm the advantage. You may want to roll separately. I don't have very great wisdom.
Okay, I'll do it. I have +6. I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I've
didn't
got
roll with
+0.
advantage. 14.
Just let him die.
No!
Can I
No,
just say,
he's not red,
I
we
was
like
rolling
him.
Indigo's death saves, or all 2 failures in a row.
Don't bring him back if you don't want him to live.
I wanted you to. Never mind. Okay, you give him
This is
to
not Breeze
Leandra.
2.0.
Whoa,
We actually like Indigo.
He's gone. You gave him to Leandra. Ceres is about to, is like, the spell's almost fucking done.
Okay,
Let's
let's
go
go.
fucking.
She said fucking. You will gather
I
round.
right now being fed up.
Sorry, Nisa.
I mean, just yourself. You brought him back.
Yeah.
Let's stay awake till 8 a.m. 1
Phoenix
a.m.
Sky.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said that.
I'm gonna make you go until all I've planned is finished. Okay, so where's my notes? There they are. Okay, so
They sound like a thicker book than the Bible.
so Ceres finishes drawing the chalk symbols on the ground, and these purple flashes of energy fly out from them and sort of almost like blind you all, causing you all to blink a lot because it's very bright. And as you open your eyes again, you are in a dark stone room about 30 feet across with faint torchlight lighting it. Ceres stands up, looking a little more cheerful than she was, and she heads to the door and opens it and ushers you all through.
I don't like caves.
It's okay.
Oh.
It's just a dark room. She opens the door, and you will see a long hallway with a few drow walking around. One of them notices you and says, "Ceres, it's good to see you again. Verin said he was expecting you. He said he was heading to the church." Ceres nods and says, "Thank you, Nilda. It's good to see you too."
What time is it?
You're inside, you can't tell yet.
What time is it?
Okay, what time was it?
It was about 5 p.m.
Okay, so about 7 p.m. maybe.
Well, if we'd gone south, it would. I think we would have gone.
We
Well,
went
back,
east.
it'd
you've
be
gone
like 3 p.m.
east. You've gone
No,
east.
we went east, so we would be.
It would
Well,
be.
the sunrise on
7
the same. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Wait, I'm confused. What would it
What?
be?
If you go east, you go forward in time.
Only if you're going east on this planet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the same.
Do we want to
Cool.
discuss what
No,
the Earth's
no, we don't.
rotation
No,
is?
we don't. I was just making sure I had it right in my head. So she leads you down the hallway and opens the large outside door, and she says, "My friends, welcome to Bazazan." And it opens into a cloudy, sort of like 7 p.m. You guys are about right. Sky. There is like brown ochre colored buildings. With wow, sorry, my brain. Sort of brown buildings dotted around. As little light from many of these buildings and from the sky. Flanking the city is a backdrop of red and grey mountains. And embedded into the nearest one is a massive, partially ruined, Gothic-like structure. This, when I say massive, I mean easily 1,000 feet tall. Like, it goes into the clouds. This massive Gothic structure with sort of 2 consecutive circles in it. Let me show you the image. I didn't make this drawing, but it's one that's of Bazazan, so, and it's hard to describe what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Oh wow!
Oh
Okay.
god!
Yeah,
So very Gothic walls.
very
Wait,
Gothic.
do you actually see something yet?
Yeah, in general.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
And look at
yeah,
that
well,
ass.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a very cool place.
Ooh, fancy.
So-
Which of these is... never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Say it. I want to know.
No,
Say
it
it.
was a stupid question.
Say it.
What of them?
Circle.
Which of them is the southeast tower? But it's just useless information. I was like, yeah, that's the no.
One of them. I don't know.
Thank you.
Circles.
So, yeah, so this massive temple-like Gothic building with these 2 massive concentric circles that sort of flank it. It's very confusing to describe. But
Circle.
it's a lot of circles. But along with this, about, sorry, I'm burping. About 100 feet in front of you, walking the same direction as you, so away from you, you see a tall figure. Very strong build, broad shoulders, long white hair, purple skin. Wearing what?
I think everything is short compared to Aleki now.
Well, I would say Verin's probably about 6'5", so he's
My size.
yeah,
He's 10 feet
He's-
smaller than me.
10 feet. No,
No, 10
He's like-
inches. I don't know how.
no, he's like 8 inches shorter than you, which he's still pretty tall. Dark purple skin, wearing what appears to be ornamental armor, carrying like a winged spear.
Ooh.
Most of you and Ceres recognize this figure to be Verin. Ceres immediately
I don't.
yeah, you don't. You and Nisa had no idea who this is. Ceres runs up behind.
Who's this goofy motherfucker?
Yeah, Ceres runs up behind him and gives him a big hug. It's weird for you all because Ceres is usually so calm and put together, but seeing her, like almost like a child, is very weird and odd. I'll just resend the image of Verin that I sent a little bit ago.
You want to stab him?
Why?
don't.
What?
No, I don't stab him yet, but it's
Yeah,
just going up and stabbing him was a funny thought in my
this
head.
is what Verin looks like. Once again,
Hey, nice to see you again. Stab!
you see from afar Verin and Ceres exchange a few words, and then he.
Can I make a perception check if I can hear those words?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
I
I don't
love
actually want
you.
to know the words.
The word is a word.
Yeah, yeah. I just wondered if I could. I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. Okay. Verin ushers you over. You see there's a big smile on his face, though he does look a little bit more tired and a bit more worn since the last time we saw him. But he says, it is good to see some of you again. Ceres mentioned that dagger came up in conversation and action once again. But how are you all doing?
Well, surprisingly well. I healed my broken arm in like 30 seconds of resting.
That is impressive. I like it.
I know I'm the king of almost dying, but not quite.
Queen.
Oh yeah. I forget my own gender sometimes. I'm so buff.
He says, oh, sorry. He sort of straightens his back and says, I'm forgetting my manners. For you two fine folk, he gestures at Nisa and Damiel. He says, I am task hand Verin Thalos, captain and commander of the forces of Bazazan. It is a pleasure to meet you. What are your names, if I must be so bold?
I'm Damiel Hisham. Task hand is a very unusual name. Is that a family name?
It is my title. It's not my name.
Oh, embarrassing. Okay.
Those are a big load of fancy words in one go. I'm Nessa, Berry Boots. Pleasure to meet you.
He says, well, let us move somewhere a little more private. The streets of Bazazan aren't always safe. You all walk down the relatively deserted streets of Bazazan. Verin says, you see, Bazazan was once an ancient fortress of a demon prince during the Calamity. He points to the large black Gothic building that flanks the city. And as such, demons sometimes come out of the caves and castles nearby. It is my and my fellow soldiers' jobs to deal with them. Just giving off a little bit of exposition about Bazazan and stuff. You walk past a large wall with burning candles and helmets upon it. You see a few people are crouched down by the wall, seemingly giving offerings or praying.
Mm-hmm.
After a few more minutes, you come to a large grey building, about 30 feet tall, with a sort of a, I don't know, 10 foot by 10 foot dodecahedron carved into the top. You walk up a few stairs, and Verin opens the large stone doors. Walking in, you see a few benches angled towards an altar to the other side of the room. You see glowing fires lining those benches. To your left and right, stairs go up to a small balcony section, and near the altar you see two large statues of armored figures wearing angular Kryn-style armor, which is sort of like what Verin's wearing, but more of it. There's also a 12-sided carpet in the center of the room. Let me show you the map of the Temple of the Luxon. But as you're looking around, sort of taking in the area, so you're next to where, just behind where Verin and Seris are standing. But as you're looking around, admiring the area, you see a figure dart out of the shadows and put a sword to Ceres's throat. The person says, "It is very wise to turn your back from me, Ceres." You see Ceres sort of tenses for a second as she sees the blade to her throat, and then she hears the voice and just begins to chuckle to herself. And you can see that Verin is also holding in his laughter. And the person sheathes the blade and gives Ceres sort of like a kind of awkward side hug. Why is there an avatar?
I pulled in knit.
Okay, you pulled the wrong one.
Yes.
That's fine. So, wow, sorry, I lost my place. Yeah, so you see that this figure gives sort of Ceres an awkward side hug, and the two of them turn around. And, wow, I keep losing my place. And Ceres says, "Friends, this is Navin Tassithar. And I'll show you, let me describe this person. Navin is She has a light purple skin, jet black hair, golden eyes, and many scars on her face and neck. She looks comparable in age and height to Ceres, maybe about, in a guess, about for elves, about 140 years old, and she's about 5'7". She's wearing dark grey armor with sort of grey straps around her chest, leading to 2 back sheaths with short swords in them. She also has these black undergarments that end in sort of like fingerless gloves. Let me show you the image of Naven is hot. I can confirm.
Good to know.
I can't.
This is what Naven looks like.
Token.
Most important information.
Yep.
Nice.
She's a goth.
Yeah.
Who hasn't been?
Well, she's just more of a goth than most. She puts a hand up, like faint wave, and says, "It is good to see that Ceres has made some new friends in Ceres. You all seem like an interesting bunch." No, wait, let me put her on the map. She's actually just standing there. She nods to all of you, and then just sort of retreats back into the corner. Awkwardly.
Where did she go?
She's not
I
hidden.
can't see her. I only have one eye. That perception is hard.
That's a good point.
It's a
Sorry.
wonder how he lands
Yeah.
so many attacks in combat.
Yeah, Verin ushers you all to the other side of the room near where the altar is, and sort of just sits on the side of it next to Ceres. And he says, "Now, Ceres, you mentioned that there's danger coming, or you assume. Unfortunately, most of our forces are dealing with a sudden wave of demons coming out of the Betrayer's Rise, which is the big castle. So I had to bring in Naven, who he gestures to. But do any of you know anything else about this danger? If
Well, we know that they forces
Definitely
include the demonic.
well, that is a good thing, I would say.
Why? How is that a good thing?
Because we in Bazazan are very well trained in fighting demons.
Well, excellent. Would you be able to assist us? I myself am a relatively easy target. Perhaps you have some armors that I may be able to examine.
That might be possible. Yeah.
My red saber thing from a demon, right?
No.
It's not. What was that guy then?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you
Medieval.
I still bring it up then, I guess. Do you know anything about this? I don't know how closely related this is to demons.
What is it?
The blade.
The red saber.
Yeah.
He looks at it. I mean, it's a very interesting, finely crafted blade. I'm not a blacksmith myself. I just use weapons. I don't really know. It doesn't look demonic in nature, but most of the time demons don't use traditional weapons that I've seen.
All right.
So,
That was the end of any question we had.
Oh, I was thinking,
Yeah.
if you know so much about demons, maybe you give us some tips on how to take them down.
Yeah.
shit, you have to make me think.
Is there anything you would advise? Because when we fought one, the first one I believe we encountered, we
What demon have Damial encountered?
Well, it's the Headless Horseman guy, not the Headless Horseman.
Oh, that was
The,
the devil, yeah.
Yeah,
They're not
well,
quite
we
headless
know
horsemen.
fire doesn't work.
Well, were you fighting a demon or a devil? That's the
Well,
question.
I believe it was a devil. I'm not sure. I know that we have to probably concern about both, presumably.
Yes. Well, I'm not an expert in devils. I know.
Demonology.
Demonology.
Well, well, no, demons. Like, can give a lot of information about when the DM thinks. But devils is not my area of expertise. I know they are usually fine with fire, but in general, most fiends are somewhat resistant to elemental forms of attack, and usually normal blades don't work on them. Non-magical ones, I mean.
Do you have holy water that you can give us?
I could. It might take some time. Could maybe get one of our clerics to make some holy water. It could be possible. Might take a little bit of time, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that time is better spent maybe preparing defenses. I'm sorry.
Well, I picked this temple. I had it cleared out. I picked the Temple of the Luxon because it is a pretty well defendable place, since there is only one entrance, and and demons usually steer clear of it. That was my thought process, even though I have no idea what's coming. It was, it works against demons, so maybe it works against other things.
Okay.
The blade, Cyrem, the blade you have, the one with Verin's
Yes.
name, is there any way to remove that name from the blade? Do you know?
Do you mean any other way than killing Verin, or
Yeah, yes. Is there a way we can
Probably.
remove the name from the blade?
not as far as I would know?
Ceres both identified and cast legend lore on this dagger at one point, and she could not find a way to remove the names other than killing the person.
Wait, did Cyrem show that he has a dagger?
I mean,
Well, Ceres gave it him, presumably.
Yeah,
Ceres
but we
did give it
didn't
to
know
him. You
that.
technically didn't see that, but I don't know if Simon would have been like.
I wouldn't have shown it around, but
Okay.
I don't know.
We knew that there's a blade that
Well,
someone.
yeah,
had
you know
with
that
his
one
name.
of you have it. You know that
Yeah.
Ceres had it.
Yeah, but I was
uh,
presuming if Ceres was like talking about it, that she'd pull it out. So I'd be like,
Do you know who might have made the dagger?
I'm gonna go back to my session 7 lore thing, because that
Was
was
that
when
session 7?
it was 6 or 7, yeah.
Really? So late? Did we
So-
get so late to the dragon?
I think it was like 5.
Oh, the dragon was session 3.
Yes, that's when we got the dagger.
That's when you got the dagger. Let me see if I can find it. It might have been this one, or it might have been the next one.
Well, then we had one travel session where I wasn't there for this
Yeah,
session.
no,
And then the session after that, I think we got the lore dump of the dagger.
Talk
Which isn't a lot.
Here it is. Here it is. Oh, sorry, you're gonna love this. I'm just gonna read out what I had written down. This dagger was a gift from Lolth to one Stone Eye Brook 53 years ago, and it was used to slaughter many Kryn soldiers. It was then passed down to a drow who goes by the name Zodiac. Many names were inscribed onto the dagger during this time, though after many years it was lost to the darkness. Through travelling merchants, it made its way to New Haxton and was bought by Verin, the Forgotten Gem, in his human form, being used as cutlery. After using his domain, eventually a group came across it and took it, giving it to Dorothy Woodrun, who is the current wielder. But that was, a while ago, so changed slightly. Yeah,
Well, it would be ironic if I killed Lolth with this dagger.
that is true.
Oh, I mean, it sounds to
So-
me like maybe the one person who might be able to possibly take names off could be Lolth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hate her.
Hey, why don't
my
you go and
guts.
have a nice talk to Lolth? I'm sure she's reasonable.
We killed that one too.
She was already on the list.
Oh, yeah.
I guess they both have 2 strikes now.
I think we have a
Tyrano,
nice
how
civil
long does it-
conversation.
Yeah.
How long does it take to unattune and attune to different items?
Short
So,
rest.
like,
I'll say as part of a short rest, you can unattune to one and attune to another in the same one. Because I don't care.
Which
You can do
So
a
during
quick
this
swap.
time we are in this temple or citadel or what it is. Can I just be changing an attunement slot?
Are you taking a short rest? I mean, you just said.
Or-
I mean, yeah, you can take an hour. I mean, you're probably going to be in here for a while. You
Yeah,
can start
that's-
doing that. Yeah.
Because I would like to unattune to one of my items.
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything else that you want to discuss with Verin and or Seris and or Naven?
No, but I do owe everybody some gold. I forgot, I owe everyone 50 gold. So everyone gets 50 gold from Damial. Assume you've had it already.
I'm
Yeah.
going to add it now.
Yes, I didn't add it either.
So, seeing as we're fighting this situation, do you have anything to equip us with, to help us with, to do anything?
I'm going to be fighting with you. I hope that was
All right.
obvious.
Could you recommend any magic item shops or something nearby?
Bazazan is not the type of place for magic items and stuff like that.
Didn't you say you're great at fighting demons?
Yes, I am.
Or anything for fighting demons?
Do I have anything for fighting demons? We could, as I said to Aleki, we could probably get some holy water.
Is that all you've got against demons?
Well, most of our stuff is being used currently because, as I said, there's a large wave of demons coming out of Betrayer's Rise, so most of our soldiers are up there.
Who is leading
our
that
stuff.
attack? Is there a figurehead they are rallying behind?
Well, it was me, and I rushed back.
No,
no.
the enemy.
Oh, the enemy. We've not. that was not obvious. He says we've not seen some sort of figurehead. Just demons.
What are our observation points like on the outer ring?
Well, we have the whole city is surrounded by a wall with some towers to look out.
Okay.
Does it seem like they are organized, like in troops, or that they're just running and hitting, smashing?
Well, I'll say you can ask Verin if you want to. You wouldn't have seen any of
That
the
was my
troops.
question, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. He said it in a weird way.
Can I
my-
make a proposal?
Well, let's just answer the question.
Verin says, I would hope that my troops stay organized and
Not yours. Sorry.
it's very confusing.
Demons.
There's all the
Does
demons.
it seem
the
like
demons,
the demons are organized?
the
Or
demons
that they're-
don't seem organized. They're demons. They're chaotic in nature.
Maybe then it is a feint, a way to divert your forces elsewhere.
It could be so, but we can't just let them
obviously
run rampant. So we do have to deal with it.
Make something of a proposal. If we have an outer ring with the wall and the towers, and this citadel, is it a citadel church?
It's a big church.
Okay, yeah. If this church is our HQ or whatever you want to call it, should we maybe try to leave 3 of us behind and 2 of us go to the wall and go around there to help the normal guards?
You can if you would like. My guards are well trained, so I think if someone was to come in, they would see them.
I don't know if it were your guards, but until now, 2 people of very high status have died.
Yes, I heard about that.
Guards watch, so
yes, but
I'm not sure
those guards are. I mean, the guards in the Empire are not very well trained, and the guards in the Menagerie Coast, they just get paid scraps. They don't usually need. They don't have much. What's the word? They don't usually put much effort in.
Not to question your style of leading, but I would bet on the two others saying the same thing as well, in some form.
Yeah,
That could be true. Yes, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's your life. You're
So
Probably not.
maybe one or two of our party go to the
Yeah.
wall and
Yeah, I mean, yes, we
for
can
that.
head to the wall.
Cyrem,
Yes.
you inviting yourself? I'll join you.
Yes, my proposal would be that we go opposing sides and just tour it in clockwise fashion. But that's just
All right, I'll have Lucky go with you so I can look through his eyes and check in with you every once in a while.
I'm pretty decent at reconnaissance if that's what we're going for, so I'd be happy to go.
Yeah, you can go along with me. I've got Lucky then with Cyrem, so he's got that.
I wouldn't send more than half of our party. And Molly, not saying that you're bad at reconnaissance, but I think you're worth more in being bodyguardy here.
I
Like
don't
that's
really...
because I know of me that I can be here very quickly.
Mhm.
I don't know about you, Nissa, but I can be very fast if I want to. And
Well,
also, I am
That's
more.
not an ability I have.
Thing
Well,
is,
but the
if
thing
we're
is-
speaking about protection, I'm literally the most protective.
exactly,
member.
that's what I was
Yeah,
going to say.
That's why I was more or less thinking, Alexi and Molly, you two are deaf or should be
mean-
staying here as your.
I'd like to take a walk out. I'm kind of tired of just sitting here. I don't
It's been
really
like 10 minutes.
Well, yes, exactly. I don't have a lot to
Yes.
do here, and I don't like sitting around here, so I would rather go out.
Yeah, but the thing is, I am already more of a hit and run style fighter.
Yeah, but you're splitting up with
I
the team.
noticed.
Splitting the party. It's great.
Yes, always.
Oh, no.
But I
Okay.
I have a reason for it.
I know you
Yeah,
do.
we know.
Who's going
We're
where?
well aware.
Who's going
I
where?
think I'm going with Nissa, and then I'm having Lucky go with Cyrem.
I
Okay.
would strongly advise you not moving anywhere as Molly. I don't. I care what
you
you
can
do.
advise me, but I don't care. So
Barbara's
Yeah,
definitely
Molly is
staying in the
party
chapel.
leader.
Yep.
Molly would like to go out, so Molly is going to go out. And also, Molly doesn't really trust Cyrem that much. She's having Lucky with him.
Now I have to punch a flying monkey.
If you're gonna do that, I would know, and then I would
Yeah.
be suspicious.
Quote
Would you
today,
know
I'm
if
gonna
you
punch a
weren't
flying monkey.
actually looking through his eyes?
I would know that I
Yes.
can't look through his eyes and that he's poofed away.
That's just proof that something happened.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, and
Okay, guys,
I
you go do
doubt-
it.
I'm gonna do that.
To be honest,
so-
I doubt the demon would go for the flying monkey instead of
Yeah.
Yeah. The
the monk goblin.
the monk that does 1,000 damage every turn.
Yeah.
and the monkey's
Let's go
dodged
for the
many
monkey.
attacks.
Yeah.
Well, the
Shapes and
thing
colours.
is, I don't have many turns if I am alone.
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
The monkey literally
Um,
can't attack.
Okay. So, Cyrem's going with Lucky, Molly and Nissa are going the other way. Cool. So, I'll just put the people who were gone up here. Okay, so we'll
Hades
start...
music slaps.
Of course it does. Hades.
Ooh,
So-
yes, I don't have actually music on.
Okay, so we'll do Molly and Nissa first. So you guys head out of the church and go to. Where do you go? Actually,
Around the
I think
wall,
we were
right?
going to opposite battlements, or yeah, I guess on the wall.
yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
that's okay. I'll say it's not too hard to find, a guard or something who can direct you to the right place. They know you're with Verin, so they'll tell you. Oh yes, just go up there. There's if you go inside, there's a set of stairs that lead up, and you have where you pointed, and you get to the top of the We'll call it the Northwest Battlement to make it easy.
Is it dusk already?
It's getting dark. It's probably about, we'll call it 7:30, and it is winter, so it's already
Yeah, it's
dark.
dusk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you two head up to the wall, and you see there are a couple guards, sort of walking every so often. What exactly are you guys looking for?
Just like things that are off, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
be looking out across. So these demons are coming from outside towards the wall, right?
Yeah.
Can we see any of the battle going on or any of that?
Well, you're on the opposite side of
Right.
the city,
Mhm.
so I can, if you guys want to, you can head to a different part of it. That's fine. But the Betrayer's Rise is behind the city, so it is actually. No, you're right. I'm wrong. Yeah, actually, yeah. You would actually be looking at the Betrayer's Rise in front of you. It is you're closer than you were before. It's this massive, like gargantuan Gothic structure. You can see sort of you can't see really anything, but you can see there's faint torchlight from up near like the base of the Betrayer's Rise. You assume maybe a camp for the guards or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can make perception checks if you want.
Yes, please.
It's going to be pretty difficult to see stuff because I'm pretty sure neither of you have dark vision.
I
do.
can.
You do?
I do. I'm a gnome.
Oh yeah, I gained the between nuns and halflings.
If
You got
if,
noped!
if Aleki, sorry, if Molly does need dark vision, I can now give her dark vision.
Oh,
Sure, with the
that'd be
scythe.
neat.
Yeah, I can give you dark vision for like
Sweet.
8 hours.
Love
Done.
that.
Love that.
Love that.
So that is a 22 from Nisa and a 19 from Molly. They're both pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that you can see sort of faintly above where the encampment is. You can see there are some flying creatures that don't look. They're like, because you can see them. They're clearly not birds because they're massive. If you can see them from this distance, but they are sort of circling overhead that encampment above it.
How much bigger the birds are they?
Well, you're pretty far off. I will say they're probably about. I mean, they're a lot bigger than birds. Probably, you know, I'm trying to think of a way to put
Do
it
you know
without
what?
just telling you.
Dragons are a favored enemy. So if it is them,
This is not a dragon.
okay.
This you
Is
can.
it those weird crow things we fought before? No,
those
those
weird
crow
crow
people.
things. What
The weird
crow
bird
people?
people.
Was that not in
That was in the abyss. The weird crow
Oh,
people.
you didn't fight them, but they were
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
icon of Thurston.
Yeah.
You're not there, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking for clarity for Molly, who was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're vaguely similar.
How big were those? And
They were about 5 foot tall.
Huge.
that's pretty big.
Yeah,
You like
Let's go
fighting
back.
big things, right?
That's weird
That's your thing.
phrasing.
That's your thing. You like to fight big things.
I mean, I'm saying this is probably about like 3,000 feet away.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's
Just-
a lot of feet.
Yeah, it's a lot of feet.
Well,
that
we could
all we're
note
seeing?
that. Is it going anywhere, or is it just kind of floating around?
You can see multiple of them, like 3 or 4 of them, flying overhead. And they're just circling, from what you can see.
Okay.
I'm seeing if I can find the
Attacking.
image of. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, they were disgusting.
Ooh, eevee.
Ooh.
It is.
How
Yeah,
is
that's-
that flying?
I don't know.
It's like a bumblebee. Like, how can it fly?
Oh, its arms flap fucking
It's like a
Miles per hour.
hummingbird. Yeah, but that's what you see.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
And under that, we can't see anything. It's just too far and too dark.
Yeah, it's too far and too dark. You can see the faint bit of torchlight from under the near the Betrayer's Rise, but you can't see
I'm gonna
anything
see.
particular.
Can we hear anything coming from there?
No, it's too far off to hear anything.
All right.
All right. All right. Well, it's not going anywhere, right? It's just gonna do its thing.
Those birds are just circling.
What are they
Birds
circling?
is all loosely. They're circling above the encampment, like the above where the guards or they're posted.
Let's
She
go
looks
to the
like
guards
an
and
owl
tell
with
them.
alopecia.
Well, they can probably they can probably see them.
Can they?
They're guards. They're watching out for this stuff,
Yeah, but it's dark.
and they're
maybe.
directly above them.
Cam, they did perception
let's
checks
check
just
in
as
on
good
them.
as us. No.
Well, they don't need just as good as you. They're directly above them. They all have dark vision. They're all watching out for it at all times.
Yeah.
Well, are they? Well, let's talk to them to see if they're gonna do anything
They're
about it.
fucking 3,000 feet off. It's going to take you a while to get there.
Well, why'd you mention it then?
Because I had to come up with something. I didn't have
We're
anything
building
planned.
good.
I didn't have anything planned for this. I came up with something.
The guards that are patrolling, can we stop one of them?
Yeah, you can. That's a thing you can do. That's a thing you can do really easily. There's one right next to you. He's just like watching off in the distance. Like-
Sir.
Yes.
Whoever you are.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what those things flying over there are?
Why have you said that? I don't know how to pronounce his name. He would. No,
Enjoy talking.
the name is insane. Let me see.
Write it down.
I will. I closed the thing. Let me find it. The name is insane. Let me see. Here it is. Yeah, this is a horrible word to say. I don't know how to say it.
Just press play next to the button and Merc
It doesn't have one because it's a new one.
Oh.
Oh.
Say that. Say that. I dare you.
Hmm?
Colo.
Oh, it's the thing I thought it was.
Yeah. It's like Tlacatecolo.
Tlacatecolo.
Talakatecolo, yeah.
I love the
Tlacatecolo.
vague Italian that came out then.
Talakatecolo.
Tlacatecolo. Mamma mia.
Yep.
Okay.
He says that. Vaguely Italian for some
he
reason.
says that. Okay, senor.
Yes, they are Tlacatecolo.
This just a random fun fact. I'm right now listening to a song by the Italo brothers.
The Tlacatecolo brothers.
Mamma mia.
These singing into mic.
Okay, let's stop.
It was just a funny coincidence, I know
That's
this.
before our
Sorry.
0 Italian viewers get offended.
Yeah.
That's a
so
lie. We don't
these
have
are-
any Italian viewers.
I said the
These
0
are
Italian viewers.
Demons, right? Some type of demon.
Yes, yes, they are.
Are they common around here?
Basic
Well-
bitches.
Well, I wouldn't call them common. They are relatively strong. I mean, flying is somewhat uncommon for demons. For demons that come out of the Betrayer's Rise, yes. Usually they are just mindless. I'd call them foot soldiers, but they're just attacking chaotically. Usually, but
They're just Italians.
these ones seem to have a little bit more intelligence, which is not good. But they are
Just
the
valid.
guards have
Always
fought them
intelligence
before.
ones.
I mean, I'm not doing anything from over here. I'm assuming that the guards over there will.
Okay. Good luck, I guess.
Yep.
Should we move on?
Okay. Do you know why they're not attacking? Why they're circling instead?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I've been over here all day.
All right.
Anything else?
Well, we're gonna check in to Lucky, see what's up with Cyrem.
Perfect segue.
You're welcome.
So, while those two are looking over there, Cyrem, where are you heading?
Southeast was it, wasn't it?
Yep,
I'm going there. How late is it, by the way?
it's like where you like. It's probably about 8:30. No, 7:30.
Okay. Yes. Mhm.
Yes. So you do a similar thing that Nisa and Molly did. Ask a guy. He's like, "Oh yes, over there." Points somewhere, and you get close to it, and it's this sort of like more than the rest. It's sort of like partially ruined. You can see some, not like ruined. It's like slightly more broken. You see some faint scorch marks up the side of it. But yeah, you can probably climb up. Being a
Are
monk.
there any guards at this tower?
You can't see any guards on the top of the tower, but it's this like 70-foot tower with these sort of wait, have I got that right? I think I do. I'll double check. Yeah, 70-foot tower with this 20-foot wall sort of connecting to either side of it. You can see there are guards on the wall, but you can't. I mean, from perspective, you can't see up to the top of the tower, so you don't know.
Is there any normal way to get up?
I mean, you would assume on the inside there are stairs.
And yes, but they could have been ruined as well.
You haven't been inside.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay, yeah, you go. Yeah, you head inside, and wow, there are stairs.
And what?
The stairs are partially broken, not like you can walk up them easily, but you know they're slightly tilted and cracked in places. But yeah, you can climb up to the top of it. It takes a little bit of time considering this is a pretty high tower. But
Yes.
you make it up to the top, and you open a like a trapdoor that goes up, and there is a tower. It's about some amount of feet across. I don't know. It's about 45, 50 feet across, so it's a pretty big tower.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can see on the top there's a bit of like rubble and stuff.
So wait, just let me get this picture straight.
Yep.
We have the 20-foot wall, you said? 25 foot?
You know what? It's easier if I just show you. So,
Thanks.
there you go.
Yes, so we have the wall. The tower that is on top.
So this is the big tower, and these walls
Yes.
are 50 foot down from this top portion.
Yes. How ruined is the tower? Like, is it...
Not when I say
just-
ruined, I mean not like really. It's just like partially more beaten up
Yes.
than the rest.
Are the guards on the tower still, or are they just on the walls?
You don't see any guards on the top of this tower, but you do see there are some on the walls over, like, at the bottom.
Well, there should be probably some doors to get out on the walls as well.
Yeah, so when you were climbing the stairs, you did see there was a door going up to, like, the walls.
Okay, well, in that case, I am going out of the doors,
To the wall.
and yes,
Okay.
and greeting the guards.
Okay, you can just place yourself on the map or something.
Yeah, not really necessary right now, because
Yeah, that's fine.
after I'm greeting them, I'm gonna tell them I'm making a stroll to the towers. How far are the towers apart?
I don't know how big this city is. Big? A lot?
Give me how long does it take to go to the next tower?
We'll call it... we'll call it, like... 10 minutes.
Well, I'm going to the both towers. Basically, I'm going up and down to see the state of those towers.
Yeah, so after... We'll call it, like, half an hour or something altogether.
Give
but you...
give it an hour because I'm having a little
Yeah, okay.
banter with the guards as well and whatnot.
Yes, sorry, that was very funny.
And when I get back
yeah.
to the southeast tower, I wanna just talk to the guards and let them know, yeah, I'm with Verin and Seris and just taking some guard posts, and I'm gonna take position on the top because of the better viewpoint.
So yeah, you noticed that the other 2 towers that you went to weren't as ruined as the southeast one.
Okay.
But we'll say about you say you'll just go up to the top of the southwest tower, we'll say. And that's when Molly, you check in with Lucky, and you can just see Cyrem standing at the top of a tower looking up.
Wasn't I southeast?
Yeah, but when you were at a different tower, because it would have taken you longer to do all that than it would for them.
Well,
to have
he was checking. Oh yeah, on the other towers, they are standing at the top and not on the walls because they are. Yeah, sorry.
So we'll say it's just walking along the wall, and you see.
Yeah.
I'll say to Nissa, like, everything seems to be fine. I don't. Honestly, the only reason I went out here is because I don't know what Cyrem's been up to, and I'm getting a bit antsy about it. But he seems to be walking along the wall.
I'm doing just that.
Friends.
Yeah, I mean, this group kind of came along at the same time.
Oh, what?
Well, everyone like got together at the same time. Simon's just the only one I haven't really talked a lot with, and he's also the one who's gotten kidnapped and had the most shady business going on with him. So I'm trying to keep my eye on him.
How would I be the one with the shady business? You were a privateer.
You've got lols, you've got people that you want to. You've got like a brother that died and turned into a werewolf. Something you were kidnapped by people. I can keep going, but you've got.
You still have chains wrapped around you.
Yeah.
The only shady business really was the thing after I got kidnapped.
And before that, you had your whole own like people you wanted to
you were
talk about.
part of a cult.
Yeah, you were like really antsy about spiders the whole time. So
I wasn't part of a cult. I was just fucked over by lols, and I told that.
Yeah, I mean, Molly has like interacted.
Oh, you slept with the demigod. Okay.
Well, it's just a god.
Yeah, but like
you slept with the full-time god, huh?
Molly hasn't done anything like. It hasn't interacted a lot with Cyrem at all, and Cyrem has been doing a lot of kind of stuff, kind of weird things. So
like adopting a giant lizard.
Yeah, just generally being a little.
No, Frank was sick.
Off.
He didn't do anything, but he was cool.
Yeah.
How can he be cool if he didn't do anything?
Some people are just like that.
Yeah, it was the cooler. It was the cooler Lucky.
Hashtag justice for Frank.
Lucky actually does things like spy on you for me.
Yeah, but Frank was.
Yeah, Lucky watches someone have sex entire night and then reports on it.
You have just given me an idea. I know we'll
Frank
come
was
back to this
purple.
conversation, but would it be worth sending an animal out to scout over that? Was it Betrayer's Rise?
Oh.
Do that.
Italian owl, or what?
I can make an Italian owl. Oh wait, no, this is an Italian owl. Yes.
You actually could make an Italian owl.
I could make an Italian owl.
I'm trying to make a
funny thing is, I was just thinking about Boo, who was my last character in Curse of Strahd, which was an owl folk, and I was just imagining him and Mario fusioned, like, yeah, burn the children!
I was trying to put together, like, who, as in the owl's noise it makes, and a pasta pun, but I couldn't get anything.
Well, yeah, it can't speak, but I guess maybe it understands Italian.
Well, if you're desperate to, I can turn into a bird and do it for you.
You can't be an Italian one, though.
You could certainly try.
I can certainly try, yeah.
Yeah, I do only have one slot right now for casting this, because I used the other one. But
I would recommend we don't waste our slots on
Yes,
that.
not yet.
Okay.
No, waste them.
I agree, waste them.
As in, out of character, waste them, please.
I'll hold off. We could
Yeah,
have
don't do it.
someone in the group who might be able to do something.
But yeah, I've told Nissa my suspicions.
Yeah. So he's one to keep an eye out for, I guess.
Yeah, it may be the smallest, but you know.
I don't know
guess.
what you were ending that sentence with.
Well, you're like your whole shtick is like, I don't like giant things.
Because giant things and people bully others.
I mean, Indigo
Alexi?
was like smaller, and Indigo was definitely one that, had a big mouth. And then we've got Aleki, who's the biggest one of us, and Aleki could not hurt a fly, except if
She definitely could.
Except if they
decimate things.
Has killed
Well,
several
yes,
people, can't hurt a
like-
fly.
can hurt a fly, but like except if it like hit her first,
We'll see. I'll keep an eye out for him. It's a good heads up.
Yes, yeah. But what have you been doing before us? Swamp life. What's up with that?
Well, I've kind of been wondering here and there. I haven't really found somewhere or something that needs me to stay. It's been, hey, what monster, what beast is terrorizing these people and again bullying them because it's this huge thing that thinks it can take what it wants, and how do I get rid of it?
The whole like disliking giant things come from an experience you've had, or is it just like a thing?
There's a reason I only have one sheep, and yeah, it's not good.
Oh no! Damn.
She's not with me. She's in the chapel. I'm not going to make her traumatized by having this conversation.
Yeah, that's the safest. So the chapel is the safest place.
Exactly. She has to be protected at all costs.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't think Molly or Nissa are just doing much but walking
Yeah, we're just
right now.
chatting.
So yeah,
So,
I'll check in
talking.
with Lucky every once in a while, every like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, just see Cyrem looking out at
Mhm.
various places. Maybe talking with a guard. Probably bad joke, swearing.
Wait, I think I'm
Yeah.
seeing Molly doing this, like walking, and I'm like, wow, maybe I can do that. I'm like, just
Yeah, every so often you just see Molly just like go like limp for like 10 seconds and be like,
I
"Oh,
think
well,
her
anyway."
eyes just like glaze over with like a golden sheen for a second.
Well, when you're looking through the eyes, you can't hear, you can't see.
Yeah, they can walk.
So I'm just talking
I
to
don't know.
talking at you, but like you'd have no idea.
Well, I
what I'm
wouldn't do it like
saying.
mid-conversation. I would just be like, if there's a silence, my eyes would just like turn fully gold, and then I come back
Just
after
saying,
a few
give me a
seconds.
second.
I don't think you can walk while you're looking through
You
the
could
eyes
just-
because
if
you don't have
why
any
not?
of your senses.
yeah, but you could just keep walking.
As a question, do I notice a difference between?
No, you don't notice the difference between when Molly's looking or not.
Yeah.
Do I not?
No,
There wouldn't.
she's
there
just
be-
looking. She's just looking for the eyes.
Yeah.
It's not controlling, it's just looking.
Yeah,
Yeah. Plus, also, you do keep your sense of touch. So I'd feel my feet touching the ground.
yeah. Then
Walking.
your
And
face
sense
you
of
fall
balance.
over.
I can
I
be
mean,
guiding
blind
you,
and
like,
deaf
holding your
people
arm.
exist.
Yeah, I know, but they're not looking through the eyes of a creature and moving at the same
It's
time.
just I've kind of like drifted
I
off
assume
mentally
this is
while
like walking with a
automatically.
VR and headset.
I think it's just
This
like
is
walking
actually what
automatically.
That's exactly what it's like. Every so
Yeah.
often, you put on a VR headset in a completely different spot, and you have no sense of
like
what
3
your body is
seconds.
doing.
I'm looking at it for like 5 seconds to see if there's anything weird, and if there's not, I'm gonna look away. So it's not like a big deal. It's just like blip blip.
And I just don't want this to come back later, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I can control Lucky while running away from the big creature."
I don't think I can run away with it, but with just casual walking, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
It doesn't make
Uh,
much
make-
difference
make a
if we're just
performance
like
check.
walking, stopping.
I don't care. Make a
and-
performance check. I need to know.
Okay.
You got this.
What is the performance check for?
Walking.
You get
Oh,
slightly
okay.
is it walking, yeah.
Yeah,
Slightly
it's
unsteady
really
when you're looking
walking.
through Lucky's eyes, but I'll say it's fine.
Thanks, DM. I can walk.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
For sure.
Damiel,
Yes.
have you noticed how me, Molly, and previously Indigo have the silver rings?
I did notice you mentioned the rings earlier. Yes.
Oh, I have been trying to make one for every member of the party, and I'm happy to say that I finally finished. So here you go, and Alec is going to hand over a silver ring that fits
Now I
Damiel's
feel
fingers
bad.
perfectly, and on it has yours is ready, but you turned evil, and we haven't exactly had time. You just keep walking away and doing shady stuff, so I can't give you a ring.
Yes.
So on Daniel's
And
ring
me.
is a swinging longsword, identical to the one of his father, and for the swinging drawing, like the effect of swinging is instead of normal, it's like a musical note.
Thank you, Aleki. This is very thoughtful. I'm quite touched. And he's gonna slide it over his scaly little paws. He doesn't have weird goat fingers like Indigo did. He has normal dragon hands.
It's normal dragon hands.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the normal dragon hands. You know, the ones you see every day.
Yeah, he seems quite touched actually. He's I as I said, I must apologise for how I was in the cave. It's I'm hoping now that I know Leandra is at least no longer at the whims of whatever was happening. That we can move on and perhaps become friends. Especially now, you know, we have a clear goal in sight. I did actually mean to ask. This is very touching, but Ceres, I hope you don't mind me asking, but would it be possible for me to get a scrying focus like the one you allowed me to borrow before? One for my own.
Well, you can get one, but it would be pretty expensive.
Okay, but maybe I worded that wrong.
I know what you worded. I'm making you say it.
Okay. Well, would it be possible for you to gift me a scrying focus?
Let's see how this.
Roll a persuasion check.
Go for it.
I'm going to use my forceful presence to give myself advantage.
Okay.
And if I fail, I can add d4s to it. So let me know if I'm not good enough. So this is persuasion. And I'm giving myself a guidance as well. 14. Oh, it's with advantage, for fuck's sake. Why is it not asking me if I want to roll with advantage? 14. What the hell? 14 plus a d4 for guidance, which is 2, so that's 16. And I'm going to add these extra d4s. I don't think that's high enough. I'm going to add in my favoured by the gods, which is 2d4. So that's 18 and 22.
Okay. Ceres will say, well, that can be arranged, but let's, I will see what
I
can do.
don't need it now.
But we'll see what happens in the battle, or in the protection of Verin.
I suppose if you do fall, you will not need your.
Wow, that's nice. Isn't it?
Yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
So
do you want this or not?
The room we're in, is this like a temple? You said, like a
Yeah, it's like a church, kind of.
a church. Okay, is it like a nice church?
It's a very nice church.
Okay, is there like a on this table at the top? Is there like a religious icon?
Yeah, so it is this 12-sided, like dodecahedron with sort of like how the carpet is in the center. It's like this. It's got golden outsides with sort of like a black inside with sort of faint, like little, like almost like starlight on the inside.
Okay.
I can say you can make a religion check.
I don't want to make a religion check. How big is it?
Okay. It's about 5 foot.
Oh, okay,
Rough
too
and
big.
stuff, it's pretty big.
I was considering stealing it, but no. Okay.
Wow. That would have been.
That would have been a move. Yeah. Not like just walking like yoink. Okay, so
Verin, Ceres, just look away for a second.
as after a while, and like I've been talking and Indigo, Damial really is touched about his ring. He's going to after a few hours. I don't know how long the other people are going to be gone for. Just before the other people get back, he's going to start examining this side a little bit because I know it's sentient. Does it talk at all?
Do you
the scythe?
do you try and talk to it, or do you just sort of wait?
I'll just like gently probe it.
Okay. What do you say?
Is anybody there?
Yes, someone is there. Hello. I'm the scythe.
Hello, I'm the scythe. Do you have a name
My name has been long forgotten.
by yourself?
Yes.
Would you like a new name?
No.
Okay. I
How
just,
much Charlie?
yeah. Okay. I don't really know what you want to say. Just so you're aware, I can give you back some autonomy, some movement of your own, if you would like.
I am just a soul and a weapon. I don't really have any free choice anymore.
No, I can give you that choice back
That is. How can you do that?
via magic.
Do I also hear this conversation, or is it
It's
like
telepathic. It's telepathic.
Okay.
You just
So
see
I
Daniel.
just see Daniel staring at the side,
Yeah.
like he must really like the new side.
He says, "Well, if it is needed, then do what you can."
Very well. Do you know anything about this upcoming attack?
No, I'm a scythe.
Do you know anything about the apogee solstice?
Yeah, I think he would. Well, he knows stuff about apogee solstices in general. Yes, apogee solstices, they come about every 120 years or so, and sometimes some are stronger than others, and sometimes they can.
How do you mean stronger?
Well, stronger in the sense that they are more potent and
More apogeic.
Yes, I guess. And during them, great feats of magic can be accomplished. And in these stronger ones, sometimes the very ley lines of Exandria can be shifted.
Would it be possible for anybody to make use of this increased magical ability?
I believe it is possible for most people.
So I am an arcane caster. Would I be able to use this apogee solstice to make my magic more powerful?
Probably yes. Likely.
How would I go about doing that?
Well, it's not a fine art. At least in my time, it was not a fine art. They were wizards and such would use it to bend the magic, sometimes being able to change its like how it works, turning a fireball into a ball of ice instead, or even making them more potent. I don't know the specifics.
Well, I would. I will have to think about it. It may well be worth. I may speak to Ceres about it. But thank you, No Name Scythe. It's It's good to meet you. Hopefully, we'll have many years together.
Yes, yes, yes. I hope we will. More than that previous wielder, she seemed a little bit annoying.
Can't possibly say.
Yeah. What? So, Cyrem, Molly, and Issa, are you coming back at any point? That's
Well,
Mm,
I am
guess-
staying on the tower
all night.
until something happens, and you know what?
Okay. Yep.
But I would tell Lucky that if he knows or if he gets any commands from Molly that he should go back, because I don't think he's a
What
comment.
was that?
That was rhythm.
Chip. That was Chip.
Chip,
Okay.
chip. That if he needs to or whatever, because I don't know how he's accommodated to cold nights. that
Lucky
he
is
should-
a magical animal. It's pretty okay. Also, he's covered in feathers. So. I
So
think
those
Birds
were
are,
only feathers?
being-
Yeah, but birds also travel south because they get cold,
Yes.
don't they?
But
So
birds
feathers
are not
don't.
bird monkeys that are magical and from the Fey realm.
He's literally just talking to the monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The monkey's not gonna leave.
Or talk back, obviously.
Yeah.
Well,
you see
somewhere
him just staring blankly at you.
Yeah. Probably screams a bit.
I would go to the guards and ask about if they heard anything happening inside the wall and if they had any warm or hot tea. Because me neither has any something like a mantle or something.
Well, we could maybe it's our rations, our provisions are a little bit low at the moment. We haven't been able to get many shipments from Rossana and such. I mean, would you like a
Would you
warm
know any?
glass of water? That's probably
Would
the
you
best I
have?
can do.
Would you know any tavern inside the wall who serves tea or something, a hot beverage?
Let me check my notes.
I just do general pleasantries with the guards and want to
Yeah.
get something hot to
There
drink.
is a. He says there is a singular tavern, if you can call it that, in Azan. It's called the Ready Room.
Is it close by?
Yes, it's right down there. I don't know where it is. It's right down
Yeah, I'll get some. I'll get something hot to drink there and maybe a soup or something to warm up.
there. Okay, we'll call it 3 silver.
I give her gold. Honestly, I have enough.
Cool. Takes it and's very happy. Cool. So I'm assuming after you have that, you head back to the tower.
Yeah, obviously.
Molly and Issa?
I guess if we I was assuming that we were gonna run it into, but seeing as I could peek through his eyes and be like, oh, he's in the tower. I guess I'll be like, so Cyrem's staying in a tower for the night. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Are you just staying in an hour right now? From what I'm seeing?
Yep.
No clue. why.
Actually, did you tell you can look through Lucky's eyes?
I think you would know that even if she didn't tell you.
You'd know that, but she didn't
Yeah.
specify anything.
She's done it multiple times, so.
Yeah. Just a matter if you paid attention to it.
Yes. Maybe I would go look for some cardboard or something that I can, or just to write on something that, if they that I'm gonna stay the night on the tower to look out.
I was
like,
so
so
confused when
Molly
you
can
first
see
said cardboard. I was like, wait, you're making yourself like a privacy screen or something?
You know, I'm just gonna put up a sign for Lucky
Yeah.
to see, because
Yeah.
I don't know if if Molly is gonna look through his eyes. I'm just gonna put up a sign that if she wants to, she may go back, but I'm just staying the night up here to look out because I'm I'm dandy fine.
Dandy fine. Alright.
Cool. You make the signs relatively easy, so.
Yeah. I can just write it into the stone because I have mold earth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can do that.
I don't know why he's staying in the tower for the night.
Maybe to
No clue.
keep a watch in case these
Whoa.
things start coming closer.
I guess, but there's like guards that have that as a job. Don't know
Maybe
why
he thinks
he
Verin
wants
will pay
to
him.
circle the tower in the first place. But all right, I guess we're going back. I don't have anything else that I need to
I
see.
think this is it. I think we can give
Do you
the info
call,
we got back to the guys.
Do you call Lucky back as well?
Nope.
Of course he doesn't. Stop
No,
asking.
of course
You
not.
Of
know-
course he doesn't.
you know
That's
he's-
animal
you know he's not going
cruelty.
to. You know
That's
he's
the
not going
whole
to.
reason I went outside and gave Lucky to be with you, because I want to know what the fuck you're doing.
That's animal cruelty, just saying.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's. I don't even think familiars technically need food.
Wow, that's mean.
Yeah, but they need.
I mean, I
Say-
give him food.
Just because they're fae,
Hmm.
it doesn't matter. So you two head back. I'm hoping, assuming.
Yeah.
So we'll say it's like
Do I
I
have
mean-
anything similar to a watch?
no. You have.
I don't
the-
think watches exist
You
yet.
have. I would say they do. There's
Can I
guns.
estimate the time from the
You
moon?
can see the moon, yeah, and estimate the time. But so when Molly and Nissa head back, it's probably about, we'll call it 9:30. So about spend about 2 hours.
Aleki
doing
is
stuff.
furiously working on the last chance to complete.
Okay, so
So she's going to
you
hide it from Misa, like, oh shit.
you two head back in and see Damial talking. Well, them all, like not the three of them. Well, yeah, you see Ceres, Verin, and Navin talking amongst themselves. I don't know. Damial's talking, or staring intently at the scythe, and Aleki's just in a corner, furiously, I don't know, working.
Working on a ring.
Yeah,
Like the final details of it. It's going to like give a hard look at Nisa before like hiding again, like going behind some of the banks. and continuing to work like shit, almost ready.
yeah. While Ceres is talking to the
Ring
other two,
for
she's
Nissa.
also just petting Barbara.
Is there a ring for Nissa or Barbara?
Both. Oh my
Little
god.
armband.
Barbara, would you marry me? No, just kidding.
You are not doing that. You're not Welsh. We're not having that in this household.
I'll let you know I can swear like a Welsh.
Well, that's officially
Which means
the
that I
first
can, but
country
nobody will
we-
understand.
That's the first country we insulted in character.
Well,
I think Italy would be
Aleki
pretty
is
insulted.
ginger, so you know, maybe
Leki's ginger? She looks blonde.
I probably insulted the British.
just
at one
orange
time.
hair.
That looks blonde to me.
Yeah,
But
I thought she was blonde, but
that looks blonde to me.
is that ginger?
How
Yeah.
does that look blonde?
That's-
Does it? Does?
That's straight up blonde.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
supposed to be orange.
well. It's from the reference you gave me, which also looks blonde, but okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
You drew the reference. there
Yeah,
you go.
no.
She's ginger.
I don't
now.
know if I explained this, but Aleki's hair is like clearly painted because let's face it, blonde or redhead orcs don't exist.
This
It
is. She's ginger now.
It's fucking fantasy world, maybe.
Yeah, that is.
She's ginger now.
yeah.
Not the hair, everything.
Yeah. It's weird. You walk in and Leki's orange.
She's been spray tanning.
Yeah.
I ate
Right.
too much tomatoes. No,
Yeah. So
wait.
they all see you come in.
I was green, so what makes orange?
I don't know. Cool. Is there anything else you guys are doing before you sleep?
I think I want to.
Yes, I
assuming
made
you
you
want to
deliberate a
sleep.
fist ring.
Don't think I'm gonna sleep. At
You're
least,
not?
No. Well, I might sleep later.
I think if I see you sort of settling down to stay awake, I'm gonna come over and offer, if you want to sleep, I'm happy to take watch and we can swap shifts.
Yeah, Verin would have said, yes, we should definitely have a watch or someone up at
During the
times.
time I am spending on the tower, I would like to inscribe maybe 2 names into the dagger blade, whatever.
Would
Okay.
I be seeing that?
No, you're only looking
I'm
through.
checking in like every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it takes 1 minute to inscribe one name.
Okay,
Yeah, and
we'll
how would
say
you know?
both of you roll a d20.
What?
I would like to inscribe the names of lols, and if it's the icon of lols. Did we get the name of him?
You don't know what the name of the icon of. You don't know any of the icons' actual names.
Yeah, but okay, the icon of lols doesn't
the
work.
icon
then.
of Loth doesn't work. Loth does work. Simon, can you roll me a d20?
Of course, always.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, Molly, you don't see Simon scrapping any of the names. So lucky says. It was just whoever rolled higher.
Okay.
Yeah, so Loth works, the icon of Loth does not work. Verin mentions, yes, we should have a watch
Well,
at all times.
If lols doesn't work,
Mhm.
If
No,
the icon of lols
yeah.
doesn't work, yeah, sorry. With Verin, there would be 3 places left, so I would like to inscribe Asmodeus as well. No, I leave out Asmodeus. Forget that.
Okay. Cool. So, who is taking the first watch?
Wait, before we go to sleep,
Okay.
I want to deliver the ring to Lisa. So
Oh.
You literally
everyone
met
in the
10 hours ago.
in the party has a custom ring made by me,
Except Cyrem.
and
Except
well, I finished his
Stop
like
running
a
away.
while ago, but he keeps getting away before I can offer the ring. So
Well, I
here
was-
is yours.
I
And-
was sitting around an hour at the temple where we fought.
Yeah, just
Indigo.
after fighting and trying to figure out what Indigo was gonna have to be done with.
Yeah, hardly the best time.
Yeah. There's a ring.
So on Lisa's ring is this image of a sheep, and on top of the sheep is Lisa wielding a long sword and like rushing into battle.
I love it. This is actually the first piece of jewelry I've ever had.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry, it's so simple.
No, it's lovely. Thank you. Against my better judgment, I don't think you're all bad. You seem nicer than the rest.
Yeah, I know that half-orcs are pretty brutish, but some of us are. I don't know. I like to think we are good people, so some of us.
For once, the small person is the asshole.
Yeah.
No, Cyrem has small man syndrome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full
yeah.
Napoleon syndrome. I have that as well.
Yeah, Napoleon syndrome.
Well, actually, Napoleon wasn't small. He was 160. No, actually 180, I think.
Tall.
Yeah, for his
no
height, he was pretty
chance
tall.
He was 180. The fuck?
No,
Napoleon was
no.
168.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
like,
fairly
he's
big.
not taller than me.
No, he was fairly big for his time because there were French inches and English inches, and that's why the theory came up. Napoleon was so small because the French inches were in summary taller, so the same height was less inches. If you understand what I mean.
Nope. But let's go.
Indigo.
So Napoleon was like 5 English inches and 10 English inches and 5 French inches. And when they told the height to the Englishmen, they just thought, yeah, he's 5 foot in English inches or feet or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why it came along that Napoleon was small.
As interesting as this is, I prefer D&D.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but in defense of Napoleon, he kind of
Napoleon
created
short. Let's go.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Napoleon short. He's short. He's short.
He's
Okay.
Oh,
Yes. Bring.
yeah. Amazing. Is it just decorative?
Yeah, sorry, I can't do magic. Well, I can, but very limited.
Well,
My runes are magic, but only I can use them. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it.
well, regardless.
It's how
thank
become
you.
giant.
Mhm.
You're welcome. I hope you like it.
With these watches, do we all need to do one? I'm not really used to waking up halfway through a sleep.
Well, we should only need 3.
Okay, excellent. No,
I'm going the second watch.
Okay.
Dave,
So
Dave
it's about-
is-
So it's about 10 now. So
I'll
at
take
about-
first watch.
Okay, I like you take first watch.
I'll take last.
Molly second. Needs that. Okay. Give me 1 second. So, first watch. Can Aleki can make perception check.
Yes. Is someone else with me?
No. I don't think so. Uh, 13. You
Yeah.
hear the sounds of some guards outside, and Damial's very loud snoring, but you don't see anything, weird or out of the ordinary. So that would. Sorry, I'm doing maths in my head.
No worries.
So it's.
Every watch is 4 hours, I think, or thereabouts.
Well, there's 3 of you, so it's about 2.5 hours, 2.6 ish.
I mean, aren't Verin and Seris elves?
Yeah.
They only need 4 hours sleep, so they could just do the watches themselves.
No.
I think an elf could do like the first watch, intermediate like 4-hour break to sleep, and then do the last watch. If we're doing 4 watches or something like that.
By the way, Damiel fully has pajamas.
Of
So
course
yes,
it does.
yeah.
I like his pajamas, just removing her poncho part of the outfit and sleeping that way. Not even taking off the shoes.
Okay,
Damiel takes
so
off so many of his he has like proper silken, really nice pajamas that he gets into, and I'm actually going to untag my armor, my leather, so hopefully we don't get attacked in the night.
yeah, make sure to do that.
attacked something, you died. Literally.
Yeah, make sure to remove your armor.
Imagine wearing armor, guys. What the fuck?
My AC is now 11.
Mine is 12, but I can get up to 19.
My AC is 21 with a shield.
Well,
could
you
just
can't
sing a
wear any of
song.
that. Well, you're sleeping. You can wear the thorns thing, but apart from that, you can't wear any of your armor unless you want to take exhaustion when you wake up.
Molly also has a
While taking
pajama.
the watch, I'm wearing armor.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Aleki's first watch. Molly was doing the second one.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm spying on the little goblin guy.
Cyrem.
Spyrum.
Nice.
Let's see. Wow, why do I always roll low with this character? Jesus Christ.
So you're sitting.
Well, this is for the watch.
Yeah.
Not for.
You're sitting just like on a bench or something,
I
and
guess I'm busy doing.
no, you're watching intently for about 5 minutes, and then your eyes get caught by like one of the fires that are like just dancing around, and you're just like, ooh.
I mean,
and
I'm
then,
gonna spy on.
and then
Cyrem.
apart from when you're spying on Cyrem, your mind is just taken by cool fire.
Wow.
But not midway through your watch, pretty early in your watch, we will move to Cyrem because that's about 3 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. So, yeah, so Cyrem, you
As
are.
I am looking out for something specific as well, do I notice when someone is approaching before he's
Um,
actually there?
No.
It's called hearing.
Okay, then how good am I at telling the time from the moon and the stars, I guess?
Say that again.
How good can I tell the time from the position of the moon?
I'll say make an investigation check.
Investigation. Great.
16. Yeah. You look at the moon and you can tell that it's about to get to 3 a.m.
Hmm.
Okay.
I can hear myself.
Okay, now
Yeah,
I
I can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear you
James's
too.
mic.
This time I did. Oh my god, it's the last donut.
James?
Yeah.
We can all hear ourselves through your mic.
Really?
Yes.
Really weird. Okay, I'm
Perfect.
turning. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, start talking now.
Wow, wow, wow.
Nothing. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Okay, cool.
I ate the whole bag of donuts.
Cool. So, Sarum, you are sitting
Yes.
sitting intently, kind of cold. It's dark. It's cold. And you are, I would say vibing, but it's not very fun.
Yes. At this point, if I notice it going to 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Somewhere. Pretty much 1 minute before that, as
Mhm.
best as I can, I will tell the monkey. Does he understand me? Have I?
I
You
think,
don't know.
I think he does understand common, but obviously he can't speak.
But
Yeah, also, you don't know if he does, because Molly is the
Yeah.
only one that's spoken to him so far.
Probably
And it
Indigo.
might
but
just be a
also-
magic connection thing.
Indigo
but-
probably did as well, but
also I kind of would have had to make some small talk to him, I guess, during the watch time.
you would have been so bored.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does he kind of understand the basics of talking?
Yeah.
Well, he can't talk back.
Can't talk back, but he will. Give
Obviously, but he can react and understand
yeah.
what I mean. So I will tell him I am going for. I'm just gonna run up and down the stairs to get warm again.
He's gonna follow you. He's been ordered by me to follow you, so I can't give him new orders from this range. I don't think.
Yeah.
I can only look through him. So
He's just watching.
yeah. he's
Okay,
just
yeah,
gonna follow
He
you.
just stands down behind you.
During running up and down the stairs, can I basically camouflage under the breath of running up and down? Because I probably will be faster than the monkey.
I do think you're faster than Lucky.
Yes,
Just a guess.
I will go full speed. Can I, without him noticing, prepare the spell Shadow
no.
of Moil?
What does that do?
Yeah. You definitely can.
Okay, when I run up and down, when I am up again and Lucky is still in the tower coming back after me, I will prepare the spell.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, you have to go upstairs, and or Lucky can fly.
Yeah, I have 55 foot of
Yeah,
movement.
even with that,
Oh,
I don't.
okay, wow.
Yeah,
I thought you like 40 or something. I didn't think it's 55.
Yeah, and he can dash. So,
Yeah, I can dash as well. Oh
yeah,
no, I can't.
that's- Well, you can as an action, but
Yeah. I can as an action, and I can spend a key point, which I will do if I have to do this.
no, I don't think you do.
Nah, I don't think you.
So I will use the 6 seconds to prepare the spell, and
Oh, 6 seconds.
well, that's an
Well, it
action.
would be like
That's a turn.
it was an action, so he's running
Oh,
and
that's what you
preparing.
mean.
Yeah.
They were like,
Yes.
Oh.
So I will use the spell to activate when Lucky is with me again, but so that he doesn't notice, because I have to do the verbal and somatic components.
So you do it just before, and then as you see him, you
Yes.
unleash it.
And when he comes to me, he should be in a 5 foot range, doesn't he?
He would be.
The
I don't
spell
think he's gonna be against you. I think he's around you.
yeah,
Artie.
that's a 5-foot range.
He's following
I don't-
Cyrem.
He's following him, but
I've-
he's not on him.
Yeah, that's a 5-foot
and
range.
even so, I think Cyrem could move forward. So Lucky isn't. It's not like
Sure.
Lucky is like a bubble around
Yes.
him. It's always moving, 10 foot
Mhm.
away. I think.
So when I do that, the spell activates, and around me is a 10-foot radius of pure darkness
Mm-hmm.
and magical darkness, which Lucky can't see through, I think. But I can.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think. Cyrem,
Because because as a reaction, this doesn't take my action. I will punch Lucky twice, non-deadly.
wow. Well,
Wow.
I don't think.
How do you punch a familiar non-deadly?
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think
you
either.
can't get him unconscious. So
Punching
He
a
only has one
monkey
hit
to
point as
death.
well.
I think he has a
No,
little
he's
bit more
got-
than one. He's got like 6
yeah,
or
he's
something.
got 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
if one punch is enough, I will just punch him once, and
Try to do it. Just see if you miss.
What's
doubt
Lucky's
it.
AC?
12.
Yep. I think that's probably his plus to hit.
Yeah, probably.
no, it's a +9, but still enough. And
Yeah,
I don't,
both is hit.
I don't need to roll damage. It's a +5.
Yeah, you punch and he just evaporates into feathers and fur.
Okay, if it evaporates, I'm just going to look out for the icon.
Yeah. So
Does-
you get
Does he, it, whatever appear?
She.
She.
So you're sort of.
I didn't remember.
Yeah, you don't ever.
Uh,
Sorry, it's.
I know it's yes.
So you're running up the stairs.
This is
And-
during Molly's watch, right?
This is during Molly's watch, yeah. But
Okay.
let's do this first because.
Yeah, but
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
do I have to roll a D100 to see if it's at the beginning or at the end of Molly's 5
No,
I
minutes
think I
because-
know when
It wouldn't have
you
been.
get
You wouldn't know because Aleki's watch was 2 hours and like 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, but if Molly has just gone out of Lucky, she would have a 5-minute period until she notices.
Yeah, how much
If
I
she-
would know.
If it was 5 minutes ago, she would notice instantly.
Okay, both of you roll a d20.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Why
Okay.
do I roll so low? What is up with this?
I am
Those-
so grateful for that.
So, Siren, you've just executed Lucky,
Yes.
and you're running back up the stairs. You open the
Well,
trapdoor.
I am at the top.
Well, you have
yeah.
to go down a bit and then back.
This is actually the first time Lucky has died in the campaign.
It's
Yes.
just
Uh,
dismissed to a.
Yeah, he just
like
back to the
a
Feywild or something for a bit.
bereavement.
Yeah.
Surviving. Okay, let me find what I'm looking for.
Let's take a deep dive into the evil side of my character.
Yeah. So as you're running up the stairs, you open the trapdoor and close it behind you. And as you do, a jagged black dagger is put to your throat, and a voice whispers to you, "Tell me something only you would know, Cyrem."
Hi,
2 plus 2 is not 4.
That wasn't my question.
I saw you in a mirror before killing whatever the guy's name was, before killing him, and you talked to me.
Yeah, that's sufficient. She pulls the dagger away from your throat, but keeps it in her hands, and sort of walks just over here. And she says, "It seems the chains have done their part, but are you up for the task? Killing an ally, betraying your friends?"
Well, I would like to use them for killing lols during the fight between the 3 malicious gods, so I don't want to shoo them away. That's also the reason why I asked you to disguise yourself as the icon of lols, maybe even as the icon of Asmodeus if possible, so you don't draw the attention to Theriston.
Well, that would be difficult, since I can't
Because
disguise myself and, be at my full strength at the same time.
In that case, it will be difficult to pull them towards working together with Saracen to fight against the other two malicious gods. So,
Well, right now, sir, I am only here to kill Verin.
yes, I'm helping you with that as best as I can. The thing is, I kind of need to go back to the Citadel and the Cathedral because I had to kill a familiar of the party. So
I could have done that. That would have been fun.
yes, but I also didn't know if you knew about him, so yes, also this keeps up the disguise. But I can tell you, he's in the cathedral. Do I know his chamber?
What do you mean?
Where Verin sleeps?
No. But, I mean, the last time you
Right.
saw him, he was in the church.
Yes, he's in the church, probably in one of the more private chambers. And I will try to help you as best as I can, but you have to believe me, I'm trying to help you to resurrect Saracen. But what does this have to do with Verin?
Verin knows too much. I'm not going to elaborate any further, since you shouldn't need to know. But you do realize that this will not be easy. I mean, in fact, it will be more difficult than I had first expected, since you and your allies showed up, and Ceres is a relatively powerful wizard.
Yes. Do you have any plan on going after him?
Verin, you mean?
Yes. What is your plan? Because if I know that, I can send them to the other side of the church or something.
She says, well, I've had scouts positioned around this area for weeks now, and since they're demons, the drow were none the wiser. And I know the basics of what you and your friends can do.
Yes, but
my
if you can tell me where you are going to plan to attack, basically where
Yes,
Verin
yes.
is, I can lead them to the other side of the church. And
Yes. Well, my scouts have found a gap in their watch at around 7 a.m. So around 4 hours from now, that is when I will strike. And you see, as she says this, you hear a sound from someone like clearing their throat.
Yes, okay.
From
At this point, I probably need to go, but I hope with this information I can help you. And I start dashing with double speed for the cost of a key point.
Yep.
And probably still with the darkness on me. Yes, with the darkness on me, I will dash towards what I would know as the stairs. But
Yep.
I will try to make it as inobvious to see through the darkness as best as I can. So I will try to trip just before the wall or something like that.
Okay.
So the guards think I can't see through the darkness either and that I was attacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you make a deception or performance check?
Well, say,
I'll say with advantage because you have your.
okay, that's still 14.
Okay. Yeah, one of the guards comes out and says, Cyrem, are you okay?
No, I can see through the darkness, and this is probably a spell put on me. I think the familiar that was put to my help has been offed as well. Sound the alarm as fast as possible, and can you just maybe turn me into the direction of the church so I can run there?
Yes, he points you in the direction. I will notify.
Yes,
people.
and I will start running towards the church,
Okay.
seeming as panicked as possible.
Okay. Cool. You run back to the church, avoiding the rest of, a lot of my planning. I'm not annoyed, don't worry.
I love
Um,
single-handedly going
no, it's
most
not.
of the.
It's not like. I mean, it doesn't change much, but it just, certain things have
Yes. How
changed
long
slightly.
do I take? How long does the conversation take and speeding back to the church?
Like,
Because after 1 minute the spell fades.
yeah, I mean, probably like. 4
Along the way,
minutes.
probably the spell
Probably, like-
fades or something.
Probably like the conversation was literally a minute, and I would say about 3 with your speed, 4 minutes to run back.
Yeah, I would spend one more key point
Mm-hmm.
to not make it obvious that I spent some time standing.
Okay, so you head back to the church and head inside quietly. I'm assuming.
No, very loudly.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so the rest of you,
And I will
you're
shout while opening the door. I've been attacked. No, we've been attacked, and I'm shouting for Molly.
yeah. So
I'm
Molly, you're
Molly.
already awake, so you were sort of like looking around already.
Yeah, Molly's in the
Um,
center of the room, already like busy ritual casting Find Familiar.
Okay, so Molly's in the center of the room casting Find Familiar. The
And
rest
she,
of you,
Gives
okay.
like the nasty stare as he like enters like hello.
I mean, you didn't see what he
No,
did.
but it's that's
But
the
yeah,
point.
the rest of you.
Yes, but you see me really sweaty entering the door and
Yes.
shouting for you.
Uh-huh.
And
That hurts.
I will tell you the story of how some darkness was put around me.
Yeah, the rest of
And-
you are asleep and hear Cyrem shouting, "We've been attacked!" And you all immediately wake up.
Right.
Attack
And
by who?
I-
What's happening?
I will tell as many times as I need that the story of how some darkness spell was put around me, and I heard some sounds that were similar to me punching. Basically, what sounds like a dagger hitting flesh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to
And-
make a deception check.
Do we roll anything? Like
guys-
insight or
If you want to, I'm assuming you do. You can roll insight.
Can I get it? Can I say that I was smart enough to think about hitting myself with a dagger as well on the way?
You didn't do the beforehand.
I want this to work because I think it's really funny.
14.
For getting advantage, I am willing to take
I will
a
give you-
full-on hit of
I
with
will.
the dagger
I'm not going to
myself.
give you advantage. I'll say roll a hit from the dagger damage.
From the dagger. That's a 2 hit. So
Oh, don't roll. It doesn't matter about to hit. You can hit yourself.
Yeah.
just roll 1 damage.
7
first. Yeah.
damage.
So I'm not going to give you advantage, but I'm going to give you a +3.
Okay, to 5.
That's an 8.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't looking. I didn't look at the deception check before I said that. Yeah. So
Sus.
yeah.
Sus.
So yeah, the rest of you are like, Cyrem's kind of sus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So why exactly did Lucky die?
Well, as I said, some spell of darkness was put around me. You can ask the guards that were there. Actually, why didn't they sound the alarm yet?
Oh well, they're doing it.
Alright, well, I'll just ask Lucky
Take-
in about an hour. What's up with that?
You didn't
Well-
see who cast the spell?
No, I didn't. I was going back up the tower.
But can't you see in magical darkness, Siren?
No, I can't.
You can't? Haven't we seen him do that before?
Yeah,
No, Cyrem hasn't cast
I
any.
think he's
spells like that.
mentioned that you can before, because in the fight with the guy with the red sword.
Yeah.
Don't
I
think
no,
I
I
have
don't think
mentioned
it-
that I
actually
can
don't think he
see through
has.
magic darkness. I've mentioned
We've
that I can
mentioned
see
that he
through
can
darkness.
see through like normal darkness a lot, but I actually don't think it's been mentioned that he can see through magical darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
Just by my memory, which
That's
I
what I
think-
can tell you because I didn't really see. I only heard that punches were thrown, swords hitting flesh, and basically Lucky not being there anymore when I were
Question.
running back through the church. Yes.
Did you clean your dagger?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Cyrem, make a straight intelligence check.
Please let it be. Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'll say that just before you walked in, you're like, "Oh shit!" and cleaned the dagger.
What did he clean on? Because I want to.
I don't know. He cleaned it on something.
If he cleaned it on himself, I want to see.
wouldn't
I
have-
want to. I'm
okay,
basically.
He's not being stupid. He didn't
No,
clean it
I'm
on
basically
himself.
what I'm trying to say is I'm investigating this
No,
guy
I know
right
what you
now
mean.
on his
He,
wounds
Wait,
and
he,
everything.
he didn't do it on himself. He didn't
Cyrem,
clean it on himself.
instead of alerting the nearby guards because you were at the tower and there are guards on the walls, you came running here.
I did notify them. I am actually surprised why they didn't sound alarm. I
Bing,
told them
bing,
to.
bing, bing. The alarms
There
have
you
been
go.
sounded.
Well,
Well-
I guess I am faster than they are.
I mean,
which-
it was pretty quick.
Yes,
Why were you in the tower?
I was then taking guard there because I thought, yes, east and south were pretty reasonably guarded by them being on the tower, but as southeast was pretty much in ruins, I took position on there because the guards weren't.
But you also then told guards who saw darkness around you at the same place.
What?
You said guards saw darkness as well. So there's guards there.
Yes, they were on the walls. I did
Right.
run. I did run down the tower. I don't know.
And you
I don't
didn't-
really understand the question. I did run down the stairs while still being in darkness. I fell down the stairs. As probably they heard as well. And I told them
Why were you running in darkness if you can't see in it?
because we were being attacked. Obviously,
by what?
is this too hard to understand? I was in darkness. I
Well,
tell
it's
you.
just hard for me to understand that you went to a tower that was the single tower that was attacked by something in the darkness, and then you decided to then within
Well,
like
it was obviously
minutes
just
show up here.
Well, I took position on the weakest link in the wall, but I didn't think. But also the weakest link was attacked.
Was
So they
Maybe
put the-
if we summon Lucky back, he can like
I'm already
communicate
on
with
that.
you, Molly.
Yeah, I'm already on it for.
I'm going back to bed. If you could all keep it down.
I think maybe
All right.
Oh,
Well-
sorry, it will
God
happen
damn,
again.
also,
maybe in the meantime,
Um,
if something did attack you, we maybe should see if there is something up there.
yes. Also, Arlie, can you just not fucking give this to me? Fuck.
No, I rolled low deception.
You killed Lucky. Fuck you.
Also, yeah, that plus. I was gonna ask, Verin.
Yeah.
Do
So
you
I was just
know-
waking up. Huh?
He did not wake up because of the screaming goblin.
He's waking up, but he's still tired.
Not alarm.
He's still tired.
Do you know of any weak points inside the guards in your wall?
Well, I know that the southeast tower, as Cyrem said, is the most in ruin. I did tell the guards to go up there. Maybe they didn't want to.
Yeah, they didn't.
They didn't
Because
want to?
That's
I wasn't there.
they did take position on the wall, but they didn't go all up the tower. That's why I was there because I thought, yeah, one should be up there.
What was your reason in the first place to actually do the walk around?
What do you mean?
You never check things out for like. I've never heard you talk about helping out guards or anything, and you've wanted to check out a wall.
Or helping anyone really.
Yeah, I was just going along because I was seeing where this was leading, but I don't really know. We didn't find anything interesting on our side.
Well, to be honest, I'm just trying to help out Verin as fast as possible and keeping him safe, so we can go to the temple, the Vasselheim temple of the
Remember-
Dawnbringer.
Well, close enough.
God
But
damn,
we're staying here for.
you know that I'm not good with
Yeah, I know.
names.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well.
And that's a pretty reasonable thing for Cyrem to be on point, just being him wanting to go for
Does
himself.
make sense.
Yes.
He has done that
alright.
before multiple times.
Well, it's bad that there is some kind of attack happening. I don't think it's a great idea to go back to sleep if Verin is possibly in danger.
Yes, yes.
So, who's good at looking out for danger in the dark?
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision and
Well,
pretty decent
I do
perception.
I do have dark vision as well. And I would call myself perceptive, but I will still ambushed.
Yes. Also,
So
you're
maybe-
the fastest, so you could run ahead.
Yes, that's the point why I went on the wall.
Well, yeah, but it's
That's the point why I was faster than the alarm. So
Also-
yes, hi.
This is the first time I think I've heard you run away from a fight.
That
Yes,
is
that's the first time I'm really alone. And yes,
Well,
do they actually know about the fight with Zodiac in the first
Yeah.
time?
yes.
Yeah, you did tell us that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I also didn't have really a possibility except running away there because we were way lower.
No,
level.
you actually did.
Yeah, you
Right,
fought him.
Yeah, you and Gemba fought him, and he was like.
Yeah, but
kinda
I
like-
wasn't. I also wasn't alone there, so for
Yeah,
for
that's
me,
true. Let me
It
at
kinda
this
checks out.
time, as you are talking, a figure enters the room quietly, but those who are looking that direction, because they are not like hiding, they're just quiet. Naven walks back into the room.
Oh fuck no! Fuck you!
Who does?
Please!
Naven. who
Oh, okay.
was,
Hey,
yeah, 'cause-
Nathan.
Nope.
He shouldn't know either.
She was gone. I mentioned it to some people. And she walks in the room and says, "Well, I cannot completely back up what Cyrem was saying, but I also cannot disagree with him completely. Something happened. I didn't see I did. Sorry, I'm me trying to get what she would know. I did see a figure. Wearing commoner's clothes. They didn't look demonic.
Well-
I didn't see any features. They were, maybe about my height. I
Quick
did
question.
see.
Wait, before you start anything, does Nathan Naven? Sorry,
So I said it 2 seconds
fantasy
ago.
name. Sorry, I know. I know. Yes.
Please, Tyranno!
that's-
It's Nathan.
Alright.
It's Nathaniel, actually.
Is it a?
Maven is
Does-
a girl.
Does she know? Or does she have magical dark vision?
You don't know.
No, because if she doesn't, she wouldn't have. Does she?
You don't know.
You just met her like
I
4
know what
hours
Yes,
ago.
okay,
characters have. You
wait.
don't know what they have.
Yes, but if she doesn't,
Yeah,
she wouldn't have seen the icon talking with me because we were both in the darkness. So
Yeah, but who knows how long she was there?
yes,
Yeah, you can't.
I still prepared the spell running up the tower.
Yes, I know.
So my
Let me-
story
let me
should still be
talk.
straight. Yes, tell.
Let me talk. She says, I did see a figure of some sort. Around my height. Female, I think. Then I did see a dark shadow of some sort. I couldn't confirm whether it was Cyrem or not, but from what he's saying, it sounds like it was. But I mean, I'm not confirming. What was that noise? I'm
It
not.
was just me
Aesthetic.
mumbling under my breath. Fuck you.
I'm not. I'm not confirming nor denying what Cyrem said. I'm just stating what I saw. And she
Yeah.
walks over to like the side and goes over to the
You-
corner.
If you need to know, and what Lucky will confirm, is that I got up and took a run up and down down and up the stairs of the tower to get warm because it
What?
got cold.
Why did you not just return here? Why were you waiting
James, your
around?
mic changed.
Yes.
Is that better?
No.
No.
Oh,
Cranking
Is
up
that-
the gears.
Is that better?
yes.
Yeah.
So why did you run up and down the stairs instead of just not returning to the warmth?
Because if going back here at a reasonable... What the fuck?
That was a weird noise.
Yes. Going back here and coming back here and going back out again to the tower at a reasonable speed and not speeding as hell took about like what 5-10 minutes.
No, why were you at the tower at all? Why were you loitering
Because
there at all?
because I was keeping watch.
Just seems very strange, and you seem very eager to make sure we understand that nothing strange happens. Is all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going back to bed. So if you could all keep it down, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
All I'm trying
Sorry,
to do
Damiel.
is the
Good
thing
night.
is I'm not keeping down something
we gotta
strange
whisper,
happened
Damiel,
because
let's
I
go.
wasn't.
That's our mustache.
Fucking damn it.
And he comes out, he's wearing these silk pajamas, carrying a teddy bear, and he's got like a little eye mask as well. And slippers.
I was saying if Ceres had spell silence, but she
Should I
doesn't.
make a ring for the teddy bear as well?
I can cast it as a ritual, and like I might well start casting silence as a ritual on Cyrem.
Cyrem.
Hostile yourself.
Is it like a 20 feet radius?
Actually, I am good with silence on me. Because I only now realize there is a spell called Son of Truth, and I did not think about it.
Hey, you
Also,
all kind of
Cyrem,
just
no.
to get yourself
Cyrem, Tyra,
I
no.
don't have it.
I don't think any of these people have it.
No.
I'll double check.
Oh,
It's
that's-
usually clerics and stuff that have that.
Yeah.
I have it. Okay. I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't. None of my people have it.
So, Aleki and the reminder's going, should I give the ring? Nah, there's a battle about to begin. Better next time.
So I mean, like, I'm still ritual casting for like. This is taking an hour. So
Yes, if you're going to do that, I'm taking post on these. Are the doors down here?
Say that again.
The entrance doors.
Yeah,
are
the
they
entrance is down
here?
there. Yeah.
I am taking post down here.
I'd rather you
Well,
kind of
sorry,
stay
if
within
you-
eyesight.
Well,
I
Simon,
am
if
within
you have
eyesight, I
been
would
doing-
say.
Oh,
Well,
okay. I
Simon,
thought you
if you
were
have been
outside.
doing a watch this entire time, you might as well get some sleep, or you might be exhausted when the battle begins.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you will need to make a Constitution save.
Please. Oh fuck it.
And take 1 point of exhaustion.
Yes.
That's disadvantage on ability checks, right?
Disadvantage
I
on
believe it is,
every ability check. Yes.
But
But I'm
yeah,
still
Can we
gonna
do
do
a
the.
set check now? That has
No.
disadvantage.
You did do your interrogation already.
yeah.
At this point, I'm gonna argue.
Yeah,
Um,
fair enough.
Some of you see who is not, asleep or in the middle of casting.
I mean, my watch was still happening because this was at the
Yeah,
start
yeah, I
of the
know.
watch, right?
It was pretty close to the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
But some of you see Ceres is also doing some sort of ritual spell.
Oh my god, she could do it in front of me. We could do like a side by side.
No,
Ritual
she's just
casting.
doing it over there.
Oh, boring.
I can't push through a long rest until.
No.
Okay.
Sure. Long rest is 8 hours.
You didn't sleep yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know.
I know.
Whoa.
Can you just do some
Woof.
role playing for the hour and for familiar thingy because I need to go to the toilet. Thanks.
Sure.
Give me 1 second. Before the familiar thing, Seris takes 11 minutes and does a spell. Sorry?
She doesn't last long.
Ha 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 ha.
Alec is quietly asking Molly if she should make a ring for Lucky as well.
Honestly, otherwise he might just steal one. So maybe.
Okay, Seris finishes her spell. You watch it as she, like, the runes sort of glow a little bit. And then she sort of stands up, no expression, goes over to Verin and whispers something in his ear.
They must be fucking, right? I
Oh
mean,
my god.
Yeah, they're fucking. They're together. They're a
Yeah,
thing.
you know that.
I'm facing my back to them, so I don't know what they're all doing about it. Can you like check in with that?
What?
Any of you two?
Wait, what?
I'm asking them if they can like check in with what that's about.
Seris is doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm
Can if you want.
facing with my back to them.
Oh, yeah. Hmm. I don't want to, but okay.
I'm assuming you walk up to Seris and Verin.
Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be sleeping now, aren't I?
Yeah,
This is your
yeah.
watch. Never mind.
Well, everyone's
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Everyone's up now. You can sleep. You can go back to sleep if you want.
Will I get
Yeah.
my full 8 hours of beauty sleep if I do?
I will say, if you go to sleep within the next, 10 minutes or so, you can.
Solid. All right, we'll do a 10-minute.
Because you've probably only been up for 15 minutes or something. So
One
yeah.
thing, while you cast your Find Familiar as a ritual, I think.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
casting it since it died immediately.
Yeah, you will see me sitting on the stairs, but just when you're in school and really tired, and you just knock your head down and wake up again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing that, and I will, if I can, put in a short rest.
yeah, you
That
can put a
won't
short.
get rid of.
You won't get rid of exhaustion, but you can put in a short rest.
Yeah, I know that.
Key
It's
points.
still,
That's why.
I will get 1d8 plus 2 of
Stuff.
hit points back.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Molly, you finish your ritual.
Hey, Lucky.
Lucky appears, staring blankly, his tongue out.
So, what did you get hit? Are you
He
okay?
nods.
I'll say familiar. Actually, remember what happened
Yeah.
in their
Yes.
last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky nods. Says, "You say you got hit." He nods.
Did you see who
I
did
just
it?
speak telepathically with your familiar. Isn't that a thing?
I don't know if you can speak with him. I think he just does.
He can not. He can understand.
He
understand.
can
Yeah,
understand. He
yeah.
just can't speak back.
Yeah.
What did you ask? Sorry.
Did you see who did it?
Shakes his head.
Was there anyone else besides Cyrem there that you saw?
Shakes his head.
Were you hit by something sharp?
Sort of.
I assume you would know the difference between getting punched and getting stabbed by that.
Yeah. I mean,
Would he though? Because he's dying in the same second.
I would say if it's one
I would
hit
say.
point,
I
no.
would say. He's sort of. He doesn't know. I would say because it was
Well-
all. I would say just because it was all very quick and he died in
Well, the
one single hit.
because the thing
He
is,
died in less than 6 seconds in darkness and was surprised.
6 seconds is enough time to
Listen,
tell if you're stabbed
yeah,
or
but
punched.
the thing
Yeah,
is,
but he was killed in 1 second.
yeah, let
max.
me talk, please. The thing is, he's got. If it was one hit point, it was like snap dead. I would say yes, but if it's because he's got 3. I would say
Yeah, but
you could feel for a moment if it's like a stab wound going into you, or if it's a blunt
Yeah, but
force
he
going
also
into you.
got killed with double the damage of his max hit points.
That doesn't
So-
matter though. It's
That's
like
just
it's more
instant
like
death.
a feeling. It's like you feel if you're getting like impaled or blunt forced before you die. I would say.
How about we roll a lucky insight?
I will roll a lucky intelligence.
I got his stats up here.
So do I.
Okay.
He
That's
doesn't
high
know.
for him.
Sorry?
I'm proud of that. That's high for him.
An 8 is something.
Still stupid, but still proud.
Yeah. Okay. Did Cyrem do anything weird when I wasn't looking?
He's a monkey. Can't speak.
Well, he can nod.
Well, it's a yes or no answer.
Yeah, it's a yes or
Yeah.
no.
He did begin to run up and down for.
And he does
apparently no
dagger
reason.
thing that I
I
missed.
just went for a run to get warm.
Yeah, he's
Do not
gonna.
stand
How
up.
do you? I guess he does. Does he have arms? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shrugs.
Did he interact with anything in that tower? Did he
What do you mean
talk with anyone? Did he use any objects to like do something weird with? Did he?
He would sign. He probably would tell about the stone I did. I did letter in or write in.
He's just gonna like put his hand to the stone and just like he can't like write, but he's just doing like a bad imitation
Letters.
of writing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna, like,
Okay. Right.
Which you would have
Which he
seen.
does really badly on with a 4.
Oh, but it's cute. It's okay.
Yeah, it
He's his
doesn't.
best.
It's still cute. It doesn't mean it's good.
He's his best. It's okay. He's a little guy. Right. Hey, Lucky.
Hmm?
I want
Love
you to
this session so much.
Yes, I want you to perch over near Verin, like really, really near him, but not touching him. If anything comes close to him, close to touching him, I want you to scream.
He nods and flies over onto the dodecahedron thing behind where Verin's lying down.
Julio, that's all I have for Lucky.
Cool. This went differently than I expected.
You didn't think about me being actually smart about it, I guess.
Well,
Well, we expected you to roll better
about-
than 8
about
in
me
charisma,
trying
about
to
9,
be
about
smart.
stabbing.
I was
That's
also
fucking
being
lucky.
smart about it for once. I was like, Molly needs to do something else than just passively going along the group.
okay, so what?
It's
So
intriguing what's gonna
Lucky,
happen.
Lucky is sitting next to Verin.
Mm-hmm.
So Lucky and Nissa, do you go to sleep?
Yes.
Yeah, I go to sleep
Ooh.
until my watch.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Lucky is a
in,
blanket
like,
burrito.
your watch is in like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like from when Molly finishes casting, it's like an hour or so. So Sam, you had your short rest while Molly was doing her thing. Are you sleeping, or are you just keeping watch?
Me?
Sorry.
Well, I'm trying to pretend I'm keeping watch, but I'm more or less sleeping. Yes.
Okay, well, you're not going to get rid of that exhaustion point, but
Please.
No.
No, it's okay.
I need
Please?
to do this. I rolled on the thing. That's annoying. 18. No, even does not exhaustion. Cool. Molly, you finish your watch.
Uh-huh.
You are not. You don't notice anything weird, but you do see Maven is sitting up on the balcony part, awake still, but just keeping watch as well. Now things have been getting weird.
Give her a thumbs up.
And she gives you a thumbs up back.
Alright, I'm gonna sleep right over here.
Just one
Uh,
there.
Because
Yeah,
there's
okay.
2 entrances I can see, and another entrance in the front.
There's. What do you mean? There's only
Let's
one
see.
entrance.
Well, this looks like an entrance.
No, it's just that's where the balcony ends.
Oh, okay.
The only entrance is down at the bottom, where the stairs sort of start and where Cyrem is.
I see. Well, good point for everything to come into one place, I guess.
That's why Verin chose it.
Mhm.
Verin smart. So I'm assuming you
Well,
wake.
I mean,
I'm assuming you wake Nissa up as well.
yeah.
Cool. So Molly wakes you up, Nissa, and you're up.
Mhm.
You've only been asleep for like an hour and a half. Still tired. You do see Naven is awake, keeping watch
Can
as
I
well.
give Nisa my pistol to shoot if anything goes bad, because that wakes everyone up?
I
Yeah.
do not know how to use this.
Just click the button and shoot straight up into the air or at something bad. If bad.
Sure.
bad,
It's like
shoot
a
gun.
crossbow bolt, but
yeah.
better.
It's gonna be really loud and everyone's gonna wake up.
Okay. I know.
But it's also gonna shoot a projectile, so don't shoot at any of the good guys.
Or yourself.
I will
Preferably.
aim at the ceiling and hope for the best.
Hope it doesn't bounce back.
Julio.
Well, I don't know if it'll bounce back. I've never seen this. So, yeah, I'm going to start keeping watch, and I can't help myself. I am going to make a little clockwork toy to set off right next to Damial. So it doesn't play noise, but it's going to annoy him and wake him up.
Yes.
Your silence would have dropped, I think, as well. I think silence lasts like 10 minutes or something, doesn't it?
If I hear a clockwork toy, I'm going to smash it.
That's. But I'm pretty. How long
Wearing
does
an eye
silence last?
mask.
Poke my eye out, glare at it, and I'm going to use my breath.
Well,
weapon
no,
to
this
destroy
is
it.
still at night. You're still. This is
Just
still
a
at
stream
night.
of fire.
This is still at night, so you're not.
Yeah,
Like-
you're setting an alarm, right? That's what you're doing, right? I think.
Yeah, I think
Or
you're. This is basically just setting
This
an
is
alarm.
not an alarm. It's a tiny
It's just
little,
a
it's a tiny little
annoyance.
thing that like walks around aimlessly, and it's just gonna be bumping into him, like annoying him.
Oh my god.
This is Lisa being a dick.
Do you have proficiency with Tinker's
Yeah.
tools? Okay, can you make me a Tinker's tools check? Which I think
This is just a trait that I have as a rock gnome. I can just make these.
Oh, okay, easy.
Oh.
Cool. You make a little clockwork thing and just set it next to Damiel.
And it's just gonna annoy him. I can't help myself.
Just gonna annoy him.
That's great.
Wait, does it annoy him the whole time or just when he wakes up?
Well, it's gonna keep on going into him.
Okay.
Wait, let me read this.
Can you make a perception check?
It does hit me.
Oh,
That's so
what
funny.
is this thing?
It's only got 1 HP. Alright. Do I make a perception? Oh, right, okay. I thought you were talking to Damian.
I don't think you need to be very perceptive to notice a toy
Right.
bumping into you the whole night. I mean, call me crazy, but
Oh, that's not as good as it was.
Yeah. You don't notice much. You do see at one point Navin sort of stands up and sort of just like peeks outside and doesn't see anything and then comes back. But you don't notice anything. I think your watch ends at about 6, we'll say.
Can I ask her what she was looking for?
And she says, I think I thought I heard something outside. I'm just on edge now, I think. Since, well, what happened or didn't happen, I don't know.
Did you see?
She sort of jumps down from the balcony and sits on the bench. Well, I saw, as I said, a figure, female, I think, or female presenting about my height, sitting there, and Cyrem came up and someone came up, I'm assuming it was Cyrem, because of what he was saying. They were shouted, the person who walked up was shouted in shadow. I couldn't make out anything. It was just like an area of pitch black darkness. I couldn't make anything out. And then the black shape was up there for a moment and then ran down the stairs again. And then I saw them talking to a guard. And then ran off. And then it dropped. So I saw it was Cyrem.
Could you tell what this person was? Like what race they were, maybe?
I'm gonna make a perception. Perception
I
check.
mean, I assume that they can tell by height alone that they're not like a dwarf or a
hindsight
goblin.
perception check. 21. She says, I think they had sort of pale skin. It's like, well,
Wait,
no one in here has like human colored skin. That's confusing.
wait.
Nobody here's human.
Yeah,
Is Naven?
yeah, close enough.
Is she talking about the person in the darkness or the other
No,
person?
she's talking about the icon.
Okay.
Actually, she doesn't know who it is, but I think they had pale skin, like some humans do, but I saw long ears, like an elf, I think.
Interesting.
But I was staying far away, so I wasn't staying far away, so I didn't track anyone. So I didn't.
At this
I was pretty
point,
far away. She's whispering this, by the way. She's not.
Yeah, also you're half
yes,
asleep.
but as it's 6 o'clock approximately, I would have an interest to not be there anymore. You would know.
Yeah, so he's like sneaking off.
No, I'm not sneaking off. I'm going. Verin and Seris, are they just at the altar?
Well, they're sort of asleep by the altar.
Yes.
So the only two people awake right now are Nissa and Nathan.
Yes, I'm
And
just
Lucky.
standing up
And Lucky.
and going to Nissa and.
I'm gonna make
I
you say it.
Nathan.
I'm gonna make you say it. I wanted him to. I wanted him to struggle.
Nathan.
Naven.
No,
Naven. I said Naven.
No. Yeah, you're right for once, Tanuki.
Stephen.
I'm going up to. Fuck off.
Ah.
I'm going up to them and asking if there is anything like something similar to a bed, because the stone stairs aren't really comfortable.
Don't you
Like
have, a sleeping
a
mattress?
bath.
Bed. I think he said bed.
A bed. I heard bath.
Yeah.
Well, if there was.
Where is Damial sleeping?
In his sleeping bag.
It's a sleeping bag or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Damon's
also
got a sleeping bag. He's sleeping on one of the pews.
Well, I am going to go as far away as far away as possible.
Well,
English.
Yeah,
Just to the back corner of the church. Oh well.
off the map. He's dead now. He's dead now.
I don't know how far the church is going.
That's as far back as it goes. But after this, it's like a massive stained glass thing.
Oh damn! I
It's-
thought the
it's-
church
it's
was
a-
bigger.
This is a pretty big room. This is like a 120-foot room.
Yeah, that's 40 meters.
It's pretty big.
Yeah,
Do you have a bedroll, Cyrem?
Yeah, you probably have a bedroll or
I
something.
probably have.
yeah.
So
Honestly, I can give you 5 gold if I don't have one. Yeah, I have a
You can
bedroll.
borrow it. It's fine.
Yes.
you have two.
I will try to make it as making it stuffed, like as in there is a person in there.
Okay, he's making a body bag.
Yes.
Okay, can you make me?
Is
I
it?
think I'm watching him do this though.
Yeah.
You just
Okay,
watch him like walk
can
behind
you-
the statue.
Can you make
Yeah,
a
but
stealth
It's Lucky,
check?
the sheep, and
Can you
these
make a
elves.
stealth
Oh,
check
she's
against
asleep.
both? Yeah. Can you make a
Can I
stealth
have
check?
advantage
No.
because
See him.
I went
No.
into a dark corner.
You've got
No.
advantage anyway because
I'm
you.
already distrustful of you. I would have been
Oh.
watching him walk across and sit in
Yeah,
the corner.
against all three of these people, two of which I know are very perceptive.
Oh fuck! No.
He is a +1 to perception, I
Want me
believe.
to roll
Yeah.
perception as well?
What?
I
is-
don't know if I need it.
Lucky has a higher
Down if you
wisdom
want.
than me.
That's great.
I mean, Nathan's already seen it.
I've got +1. I've got +0.
Okay.
Yeah, so you walk over to the statue.
No, wait, Tyranno, just before anything happens,
Yeah.
I had fun playing Cyrem.
Nothing's gonna happen. Nathan's not gonna.
Naven
Like,
takes
attacking
out
us. I
a
have a
huge sword.
I have a
She takes out a massive gun.
Tyranno, I have a strong hunch Cyrem isn't gonna survive the night.
Do I? He's not going to survive the morning. But Naven sort of just like stands up on the bench and sort of peeks over, through the statue, like one of the holes in the statue, and just like. Says
I
back down.
notice Naven standing up.
No, you're intent on making this bag and being very quiet.
Oh no, it's all going so bad.
Yeah, but Naven
great.
Naven sees it, doesn't like say anything.
Next step in my 3-point plan
Oh, no.
was to go wild shape
Jesus.
into a rat. Just a normal sized small mouse rat, whatever you would call it.
Okay, well, you make the body thing and you turn into a rat. And Nathan, what does he turn into a rat?
Like tapping her on the leg, like, what are you saying? I don't see anything.
She sort of walks up next to you and says, "Sorry, I'm just turned into a rat."
Like, Lucky sees it too.
Yeah, look at season 2. She says, I think he's becoming closer to what he actually is.
God, Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon, what are you doing as a rat?
I am going to leave the church.
I'm gonna catch
Okay.
him.
Citadel.
Okay.
You'd probably be the best of all of us at catching rats. If anything, I could see. I could see.
Yes,
Hey, you're low to
you're
the ground.
moving-
You don't have to.
You're
don't
moving
even have
around
to, like,
as a rat.
lean down.
You're moving around as a rat, and you
Grown up in a
watch
swamp.
for those who are awake, you see Maven sort of just like do like a hand gesture and just snaps her fingers and casts dancing lights and just puts one over the rat as you're moving.
It's like a spotlight.
Really is going tits up for you, Cyrem. I'm so sorry.
This is so funny.
So you
Like
exit
a
the
FIFA
church.
arrow letting you know which
You
character you're
exit
playing.
the church, and Maven was like, "Well, I don't think he's very good, is he?"
Well, I am going to go through the door, but
Yeah.
as I am a rat, I'm not going to open the door very far. Obviously.
It's
Strength
another
check as
sentence I
a
didn't
rat.
think I
Can rats
needed
even
to make. As
open
I'm a
doors?
rat.
Can you make a strength check as a
you
rat?
even-
I've mentioned multiple times that this is a heavy stone door.
Are you
It's
tall enough to go?
Is the door completely closed? Can I not
Yes.
go through?
The door is completely closed. They're protecting
Goddamn,
this
I
place.
don't have to stat block for a rat to open.
I'll roll it for you then.
I thought there was a gap to fit
I've
through
got-
as
I've
a
got my
rat.
conjure
Rats
animals
go
list
through
up, I can grab
anywhere.
it from there.
No, I got it.
Well, you
Oh,
can go
well,
through it. It's just
A rat has -4 to
Oh.
strength checks. Here you go.
And I roll it myself.
Oh my God.
please.
I will let you roll it yourself because that's so funny. For those
So,
for those of you listening, I rolled on that one.
it
What-
is.
you rolled
wow,
2d20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you rolled-
it's the 13 and the 15. If we take a disadvantage,
So
it's a 9.
Well, it's not disadvantage. It's just 13 -4. So
Yes,
No,
so
because
it's
nine.
I'm
9.
exhausting.
I will say how much health. I will say. So you open the door just a tiny bit and try and squeeze through as a rat. Can you make me a? So just roll a d20 dex thing.
damaged by the door.
Oh, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Can you just roll me a d20?
Just a d20 plus
Yeah.
anything.
No, dex of a rat is 11. So just roll me a d20.
That's a 4.
Yeah. You go through the door that you just opened very slightly, and you
That's a dog.
yeah, a dog comes and bites you, and you overestimated the size of the rat, and you get most of your body through, but one of your legs gets caught like under the door, and you sort of like try and lunge, but it like your leg doesn't go because it's trapped under the door, and you take 1 point of damage and are Cyrem again. Outside, you're outside, but you're Cyrem again.
Can I be chasing him, please?
If you want to,
lovely.
yeah.
Wait. Before I am outside, no one has come out yet.
Well, that depends
What-
on what Nisa and Nathan,
No,
Nisa's
I just
doing.
want to get some information. What
Yeah.
is the floor around the church? Is it stone? Is it
There
cobble?
is,
Is there any grass paths or any trees?
well, there is. So the church is sort of raised up a little bit, so there's like a small stone bit on the outside with some stairs leading down.
Are there any
but-
trees?
No.
Is there any grass? Please,
That's not gonna no.
please, come on there.
You're in the
There
middle
is-
of a, you're in the
You're
middle of a
city.
town,
Did
and
you see the arc of the city?
yeah,
Okay. Well, I am going.
yeah. Look at the old city. There's no grass anywhere.
Okay,
it's
I
all
am-
stone.
I am running to one of the houses.
Okay.
You don't know where this is going. It's so fucked up.
I want to know what you're going
It's
to do with
very
the
cool.
grass.
Oh, God.
Out of curiosity.
Just hide in it, probably.
No.
Okay.
I'm one with the grass and the grass is with me.
I am going to one of the dark
You're gonna
back
murder
alleys
a
that
family,
there will
dude.
probably be.
Okay.
And
What?
I
Don't murder
am
more kids.
gonna take us what is the English word that's not a profanity?
Uh-oh.
Not your profanity.
No, I'm gonna lighten myself from any liquids.
What?
You're gonna take a piss?
I'm gonna take a
Okay.
piss, yes.
Oh, you can just say you're gonna take a piss.
I don't know why I was suddenly
Have a slash.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
didn't
now he
want-
doesn't want to swear.
Yes.
Even though I don't
That's
think
what I
piss
say.
counts.
Suck is not a swear anymore for me.
But yeah, you go to an alley and piss.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
I will say because Cyrem is quick enough, Nisa, you get out the door, or like you come to the door, and you don't see Cyrem because he's like more than double your speed.
Do I see them? Do I see anybody opening the door?
No, you went to piss.
As I come out.
Yes, but it.
So go on.
I didn't tell it. Yes, it is true. I absolutely understand it if you don't want to retcon it.
No,
But
you went to
I-
piss.
Rascon?
Yes.
Rat's gone.
Ratcon.
Oh my god. I want to observe if anybody is following me. The piss is a
Yeah, cover. Yeah,
yes.
I'll let you make a perception check. Why
I will
not?
say, before this happens, I had already planned to do this. I'm not like just saying this because I've heard what he's doing. I plan to come out of the door and immediately
fuck.
cast Pass Without Trace on myself.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna have...
so you can. I mean, you beat an 8 no matter what with Pass Without a
Yeah.
Trace. But yeah, roll a stealth check and add 10.
Okay. Oh, 14.
Lucky you had Pass Without a Trace. Yeah, you. I mean, you're not very well hidden, but Cyrem's pissing. He's not really looking. You don't see Cyrem, but Cyrem doesn't see you.
Okay. I do want to track him down though.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
ranger. You can.
Well, I've got half a minute or so just being there pissing.
Yeah. Can you make me a perception check? If you roll hard enough, you will hear him piss.
Do I hear the sound of piss?
Do I hear a piss? over there?
Maybe.
As I am trying to do this as a disguise, can I piss as loudly as possible?
Oh my
And I
fucking
also
God.
yes.
I want to
This is so
disguise the sound of my pissing.
No,
This
that's
is
the opposite.
insane.
Ah, my god, where is this going?
This is insane.
This is what
Yes,
happens
it is,
when you
but
just let us do our things. and
Okay,
don't-
yeah,
don't-
Nisa, you hear Cyrem pissing. Or
I
sorry,
am-
you hear
Amazing.
someone pissing.
This
I
is
am
our
so
session
s-
now.
I am so sorry about this, but this was the best idea I've come up
It's
with
amazing.
to
This
disguise
is
myself
great.
going out.
This is great. I
That is
love
your
this.
idea of a believable disguise.
This
You
is
feel shit on
amazing.
yourself.
This is the most reasonable disguise I could come up with, because you can reasonably tell someone I don't want to piss in a church because it's a
Yeah.
church.
Yeah, Nisa, you
Yeah,
hear
But
someone
you
pissing.
turning into a rat to do it is a little bit suspicious, plus making a body in a
Yeah, that
bedroll.
is weird.
He's a nervous.
Yeah, the thing is,
he's a nervous pisser.
me just sneaking out to go piss is also suspicious.
Or you know, you could just walk out.
You knew
Yeah,
Nissa
it's
was
speaking
awake.
part that's
You
suspicious,
knew
not
Nisa
going
and
out
Nevin were awake.
It would also be reasonable not everybody to know that you go pissing.
Why are you doing it loudly?
Well, you're pissing.
This is our session.
Nisa, what are you doing with the
It's
new
just
knowledge you
our
have?
D&D.
With the new piss knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry,
I-
listeners of our D&D.
So,
Anybody
podcast.
listen? Anybody listening to this episode and feeling just weirded out by me, welcome to my
You
world.
could see my face right now.
this feels like a one-shot somehow.
Welcome to our D&D session.
So with the knowledge that I'm tracking down Cyrem and hear pissing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait at the. I want to hide in like a shadow at the alleyway. I think, waiting for him to come out.
Yeah, easy enough. Siren rolled an 8 perception. So Siren, you finished pissing. What are you doing now?
Is the door still opened or not?
Nisa, did you leave the door open?
I thought this was like down an alleyway that's like away from the church.
Yeah, I mean like the church door. Did you leave the church door open?
Was it
Those are
closed
real
when
questions.
it was closed when I went through, wasn't it? To open it.
It was pretty much
Yeah, okay.
closed, yeah. I mean, apart from the tiny gap that
I want to
Siren
leave it
made.
as I found it.
It's a rat. But... Okay, so it's like a rat could fit through it, maybe, with a good dex save or dex check, probably. So yeah, the door's slightly ajar, but barely.
Okay. After being done, I'm gonna use my second wild shape.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I have to look at.
You can't
Can you
enter
swing-
into another wild shape while in wild
Can you cast spells while in wild shape?
No.
No, but you can hold concentration on spells.
What was the spell that was cast on him by Naven again?
It was just
Okay,
dancing
yeah.
lights. She just had it up and was just holding it above him and then let it go when he went out.
Ah, shh.
This is like watching
give
the
me a-
train wreck, and it just gets worse and worse, and you can't stop watching.
Do I see the door slightly ajar?
Well, you're in an
From-
alleyway. You can't see the church.
I'm gonna walk back to the door.
Okay. Nisa, you see Siren walk
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna stay where I am and watch him.
Okay. So you walk back to the door, Siren. Door's
Yes.
slightly open.
Would I notice that the door is not the same position as when I
It
was
is in
out?
the same position.
No, because Nisa specifically said that she put it in the same position as when you left as a rat. Siren, are you trying to be quiet, by the way?
At this point, going back to the door,
I really
slightly.
don't know what your plan is. Like, I am
Yes,
fucking
I'm
confused
like-
what
You
you're trying to do.
You can't be slightly quiet. Either you make a stealth check or you don't.
No, I don't want to be
Okay.
silent. When I get back to the door,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use my wild shape to go back into rat.
Oh no. Yep. You're a rat.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through the door.
Yeah, you can do that without having to make a dex thing.
Yes. Do I notice that
Um.
people are aware of me missing?
How would you know that?
Each
Well-
see someone looking for at my back or someone missing would be interesting.
Well, okay, what is a rat's... Okay, can you just roll me a d20? A rat's wisdom is 10.
No, he keeps his own mental stats, but bear in
Oh,
mind
that's
he's
true,
currently
yeah.
on the floor.
Well,
So,
that
what's your perception?
Well,
plus,
perception isn't a mental stat.
my perception is a +3.
But
so
you have
12.
a disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Yeah, that's true.
And I
Wait,
don't
is
think-
perception
do rats have
considered
dark
a
vision?
mental stat?
Well, that's a 6. Fuck. No.
The light from the like the braziers are too bright. You get like
And I think Aleki's figure like hides everyone perspective because
yeah, the light from the braziers is too bright, and you just sort of get like
Rolls.
entranced in looking at
Rolls are
them.
so poetic.
I'm
to
gonna
how
put-
crazy this planet is. Whatever you're doing.
Oh, this is insane.
Yes. My plan is batshit crazy.
Rat
Okay.
shit crazy.
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't
Thank
help
you.
myself.
Yes. So as I'm not noticing anybody else
Yeah.
noticing my missing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back out the door.
Wait, you're already out. Wait. What?
I'm in the doorway. Basically, I'm
Okay,
just
you're in
gonna
the
go
doorway,
back
yeah.
out.
Okay, you're going
And
back
I'm gonna
outside.
go to this wall of the mouse, please.
This is insane.
Let me draw. Gonna go. Let me draw for to this wall.
Okay, yeah, that will.
Let me
That-
I'm so confused. I thought you were going outside the church.
Yes,
He
I
is
am
I thought you were
outside
going
the
to
church.
He
I'm
was
on
like
the other-
peeking his head in
Right,
and then
okay.
went out again.
Yes, I want to see if somebody noticed me missing.
How would that help? How would
It's just in my mind it makes sense.
your mind's
I
insane?
Yes, I noticed.
Okay, so you're going to this wall of the church and
Yes.
doing what?
And when I am there, basically what I'm doing,
No, just
I'm
make just so you know, that's a flat stone wall. There's no window or anything. I'm just
Yes,
okay, cool. I'm just making sure.
and I'm just going to the. Is there any dark alleyway near that wall?
No.
No, it's also like 7:15 in the morning at this point, isn't it? Surely to
Yeah,
God.
it's probably like half
In the
six.
interest of my sanity,
It's
can
like
it be
half
7
six.
in the morning? Like I want to die.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, that makes it. Yeah, it's about 6:30, and at this point, everyone else would be waking up.
Yeah.
Creeping around after
Because-
a sunrise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Aleki,
Well-
Molly, Damial, Verin, Ceres all wake up,
I
and
am
the sheep.
fucking. I am fucking dead. I know this, but
But all you've done at the minute is just leave a room and then be really weird about it.
yes, the thing is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn back out of red, and I'm
Okay.
gonna cast Thunderwave.
Oh my god. What?
Because that's the spell that makes the most sound possible
Yeah,
that I have access to.
that's true. Okay, you cast Thunderwave. So the rest of you, as you're waking up, you hear this low from like that right outside of the room.
What the hell?
Did I get my sleep?
Yeah, all of you did get a long rest.
Well, I'll exit Cyrem.
Well, everybody, yeah. Actually, no.
Uh,
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm gonna check. If he's okay.
Damiel like finds this little trinket that was battering into him
Yeah.
all night and just launches it out of the room. But because he has terrible strength, it doesn't reach the end of the room. And
Yeah,
he
make
throws
a
like,
strength check. Make a strength check.
But can I make an argument for athletics?
You can make it. I mean, it could be dex.
You do like in
Well, my dex isn't
in
much
Twilight,
better.
you know, the baseball
better,
throw
though.
she does. That's the only way I can reason it to be athletics.
Yeah, so like he makes like the proper throw. Oh, that's not pretty, but that's 17's pretty good for
Yeah,
him.
it like hit. It would have hit the other side of the wall, but it hit like the brazier instead, and just gets burned in the brazier.
Poor thing. It was shaped like a little frog.
Yeah. Well, frog's dead.
Frog's
Little
dead.
metal frog.
Yeah, it's like that is what happens when people interrupt my beauty sleep. I need a full 8 hours, otherwise I am an absolute dragon.
Oh.
Yes, indeed. He's going to take his slippers off.
Just
Like, but
before we
this-
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Just
here we go.
before we continue this madness, my
is
plan was to
madness.
sneak out and just distract everybody and have me not being have me
How
not
is
being
this
You,
not
you
suspicious?
distracted nobody, and you became the most suspicious person in the
This
entire
was
force.
supposed to
Yeah,
be a
what
way
are-
to
what
make
are
you
you guys-
less suspicious. What?
What are you guys
Yes.
doing after hearing the thunder wave? By the way.
My hope was I get out unnoticed, make the thunder wave, and can sneak back in as a rat to be unnoticed and the body bag not being noticed.
Yep.
But it failed at the
Okay,
first point,
so-
and I pulled through.
All Thunderwave sounds like is thunder, right? It
Yeah.
just sounds like a bolt of thunder. I would like.
Yeah, that's true. It's just
Yeah,
weirdly,
I'd be like,
it's just
oh.
weirdly
Let's
close.
see him come out again and do this. Yeah,
You would have watched all of this.
Here's what I've seen so far. I've seen you make yourself in a bedroll. I've seen you turn into a rat, sneak out, piss, sneak semi back
Well, you
in,
can't,
Really
forget, you
loud.
can't forget that he got stuck in the door as a rat and turned back into
turn
Cyrem.
into a rat again. And I know, like, I probably have met druids. I know you've used both of your wild shapes, or well, no, that's early levels, isn't it? Never mind. And then you've gone into an alleyway to make thunder sounds. This is really bizarre.
I like to think it's Cyrem just farting really loudly after the piss incident. It's just Cyrem's bowels are going
a
crazy.
reverb fart.
So the point for me going for the piss was so I had, if someone followed me and I noticed it,
Yep.
so I could talk my way
If you
out
noticed
of
it.
it. Yes, that's the point. I rolled horribly
Yep.
during all of
Because
this, I
you're a
think.
Things
rat.
are going bad. I'm looking at Nisa as I wake up. I'm like,
Nisa's
"Ah,
outside. Nisa's not in the room.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's just
Nissa
not
is
there.
outside.
That's
So
bad.
I'm out there, having cast a thunder wave, and the next step is just running around the back of the church. So I basically go. Wait, let me draw. This is easiest. So I go
This is
from this
insane.
wall around the back here. So I go back to the front, and just waiting at the corner to join the others when they are run out.
I'm following.
And I
Because
start casting
This is insane.
when I
Yes,
wake up.
it is.
When I
Yes,
wake
it
up,
is.
Terrano.
Yes.
When I wake up and I don't notice Nisa, I'm gonna start casting magic circle around this area.
What's magic circle again?
Let me just
I-
post it in VTT.
It's like
Oh damn! This all before this plan went smoothly.
well, that's a
Yes, that's D&D, and I kind of love it, but I
Okay,
also hate it
it's
because my character is
You
90%
don't
dead.
have to die. You could just
10-foot radius, 20 foot.
own up to your mistakes.
Where is the president? Is it fire? So
So I'd like
Well,
to
if
do,
I
like,
own up to my
demons and
mistakes,
undead.
which is wanting to kill Verin, I will
Yeah.
do that.
No, you don't have to die if you don't fight. For
So
the-
where are you
for the
placing
death.
this?
Around this little group over here.
Okay, so I'm just gonna remove Cyrem, sure.
Yeah, the main cost for the magic circle is Barbara, not Verin.
So it's
Obviously.
what, 10 foot, so it's about this. Is that right? Yeah.
No.
No, 10 foot radius, so it's
Radius.
yeah, sorry. You know what, I'll use the sheep.
You can use Sarah.
No, because you can't cast it on a person, the sheep's not gonna move.
Yeah, but she's in the middle.
Yeah, but the sheep's not gonna move. I'll just move the sheep.
Sheep's not gonna move. I'm gonna move the sheep.
Well, you know what I mean.
Name is Bob.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ship.
So I'm gonna do it
Makes
against like
sense.
undead and fiends and demons shit.
Fiends are demons, but yeah. Demons are fiends. Yeah.
Pretty
Cool.
much anything except for like what I know is in our party. Well,
Which
I
is
guess
none of
everything.
them.
Everything is just like no.
Creatures, celestials, elementals. So maybe not elementals, because that might mess with you a little bit.
I don't think it does. I don't.
I think it wouldn't do anything like harmful. It would just be like a weird feeling. Yeah.
So that
Creature has just one check on another. Okay, cool. So you're casting that, Nisa. What are you
I'm
doing?
absolutely, basically chasing him around, like following behind
Okay.
as he goes around.
Okay, can you make a stealth check? I'm assuming you're being stealthy.
I still have
Cyrem, can you
reference.
make a perception check? Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, goddamn, that's a dirty 20.
Come on, Nisa. I want you to do this. Yeah, so
That's
plus 10,
27.
so 27. Yeah.
Pass without trace is still
That's
up.
an hour.
It's such yeah, it is. Yeah, so at this point it's about 6:45. The sun's just starting to come up a little bit.
This is awesome.
This is dumb.
I love this.
This
is
It's
D&D,
like half an
baby.
hour
Yes,
that
this is-
you
This is
start-
yes.
I
Um,
love it.
Yeah, so
This
Nisa, you're
is
just
so
following
gentle.
Cyrem. You're following Cyrem. He's not noticed you.
Well, I am waiting around this corner basically, so I
Yeah.
can look out for anybody leaving.
Okay. Or like coming in and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, Nisa, you're just
I'm
watching.
like 15,
Cyrem
20 feet
stand there.
behind, just in a corner.
Yep, easy. Cyrem's blind with a 20. What are the rest of you doing?
So
Getting dressed?
Damial is putting his slippers and clothes away. He puts his teddy
Naked?
bear away in his bag, and he goes off to the side room to get redressed and starts making some coffee. And this as well. If we are staying here again, could I ask for some accommodation? If a barracks, I suppose, would do, but I don't think I could sleep another night on the pew.
Ah, don't worry. I can make a pillow fort.
I could also make a bed.
Do you know what I
Um,
realised could have changed this whole thing?
What?
Sarah's
What?
casting a fucking mansion.
Yeah.
That could have changed everything.
Yeah. Next
Um,
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
next time. But Ceres will say, yes, Yes, next time I'll cast my mansion. I don't know, I just
was
forgot about it for some
flustered.
reason.
Why do you keep forgetting your
Yeah,
spells?
yeah, I haven't
I
seen
was just so
I
happy
haven't
to
seen
leave
Verin in a while. I
to
was
be with his beloved.
excited. Yeah. Anyway, what's the plan for today? Where's Cyrem and Nisa?
I
There's something quite
don't know.
suspicious about that, Nisa, because she placed this awful trap that kept me up all night. I must say.
You were being kept up. You were like sleeping like a rock.
Well, listen, I don't
Listen.
criticize you much anymore.
Uh-huh.
But listen, I do need a good night's sleep. But most importantly, don't talk to me because I haven't had my coffee yet.
Well, you have it in your cup right there.
But it's just I'm waiting for it to become cooler so I can drink it. And he's got like a
You have
proper
resistance to
Karen, like a
damage.
pumpkin, like a pumpkin spice latte, absolutely in like a world's best singer mug, like
Oh my god.
yeah. And he's like, wait, I need some sprinkles on it. No, and then he starts looking around for something to eat.
Naven recounts what she said, so she says, "Oh, I saw Cyrem turn into a rat, then sneak out, and then come out of a rat, and then Nisa followed, and then I heard pissing for some reason.
Wow,
I
that's
don't
a
fucking
loud
know.
stream.
Yeah.
See,
Naven's-
I know.
You know what? Let's see if Naven heard it.
I know
Nope,
I
she
still
didn't hear anything.
suspicious of
That was
Cyrem, but I
Sarah's.
did
I was
not
wrong.
think it would turn into this, to be honest.
Naven didn't hear the pissing. I ignore that
I
part.
am so sad about this not working.
But
What did I expect?
You're all talking. You're all sort of. Verin puts his armor on, and gets prepared. I'm assuming that not Molly, sorry, Aleki put your chain on and stuff.
Yes.
And you're all sort of just eating some food. Verin has some sort of just kind of nicer rations. They're still not great, but they're nicer than the ones you had before. That you all can have. So Nisa, you're watching Cyrem, but a little bit before, a few minutes later, you sort of get bored of watching Cyrem. He's not moving. You sort of look up and you see a figure walking up to the church.
Oh,
Let me show you what they look like. Where's the image? It's somewhere here. Yep,
I
it's
thought
there.
it was the pajamas. Never mind.
Is this person?
There's not
Okay.
pajamas.
So there is this pale-skinned,
Elf is.
elven-looking guy with long brown hair, sort of with these chains wrapped around him, with sort of like what are they like? So like like the rope daggers things
Rope
that
darts.
you sometimes see. It's sort of like that, yeah, but they're chains instead of ropes. And he's walking up to the church, and he sort of knocks on the door. Simon, you do notice this as well. He sort of knocks on the door. The rest of you hear this knock.
Is there a big difference between his chains and my chains?
They are almost exactly
Not
the
golden.
same. They are almost exactly the same, except his has the weird dagger points on the end.
Kunai thing at the end, yeah.
So you all hear a knock at the door.
Hello, is anybody there?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well,
Okay.
I would, but I haven't had my
Let
coffee.
me just move. Sorry, so.
Here, okay.
Yeah.
Good
So
morning.
so you sort of open the door and you see the person I just described, sort of standing outside, and you can see that he's looking slightly nervous, and flustered almost. Where is my thing? I have what he says somewhere.
I am so sorry, Tyran. No,
Yeah.
but
He says, sorry to bother you, but I must talk to Sir Verin. Urgent news has come in from the Betrayer's Rise.
Cerveria deals from the what was it?
Betrayer's Rise.
Betrayer's Rise.
Close enough.
Sorry, I sometimes get a lisp because of my my tusks.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Probably
That's quite the name
wait,
to have
before
for
you say
someone
that,
you should trust.
what's your passive insight?
Passive
Lucky.
insight. 12.
This guy's not telling the truth. That might change what you say, so I'm telling you that now.
Yeah. Guys, there's a chained, edgy, lying person by the door. Should I just tell them to go away? Wait for brunch?
You say chained, edgy, lying mainly, and you feel a 23 as a chained dagger hits you in the back.
Oh god.
And you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Guys, there's a lying.
And as he does that,
do I see that happening?
but let me do this quickly.
I'm sorry, Baron.
Yeah, fuck you.
This is
No,
amazing.
actually, I am not sorry.
This is the best way this could
I
have ever
am
gone.
only mildly sorry about this.
Don't be sorry,
I am
this is
still-
amazing.
I still am proud of this.
Lucky,
in my-
you're turned around as you're like, hey, there's a liar man here. And you see, standing behind Verin, the form of the icon of Tharisdan appear from invisibility
Oh
and
god.
fire and hold a finger out at Verin, and Verin needs to make a wisdom save.
Counter spell.
You're not seeing this happen.
I'm
It's surprise.
here.
I can't be surprised.
I've been
otherwise,
looking
so-
around.
You can't be surprised. If you want, okay, Damien, you can act.
Okay. Are we going to roll initiative on it then?
No, we're gonna end after this because it's
Okay,
already late.
so
Yeah, it's very late.
Yeah.
I will cast. If I see her coming into,
Yeah.
what's it called? I'm gonna hit her with. One second.
You'd be surprised if you're actively looking around you.
I'm 100 feet away. I can't use my
One
stuff.
second. I just need to check something.
Because I'm I've put up a spell for protection and then looked around for anything to happen.
Yeah, but she was invisible and rolled a 25 stealth check.
Oh boy. Fair.
1 second. Well, where's my fucking spell sheet gone? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so she pops out of nowhere. I know this. These guys are presumably you guys have told me that these guys are spellcasters and stuff, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast on her blindness and deafness.
I will say that she gets her spell out first, but you can do that just after. Because she was, doing it. But you can hit her with it afterwards.
Okay.
So Verin needs to make a wisdom save. That's definitely a fail with an 8.
Please be
And
dead.
he's not going to be dead in one hit.
Oh, come on.
He
No,
does
fuck off.
He does take 17 points of psychic damage from dissonant whispers, and immediately you see him clutch his head and blood begin to trickle out of his nose, and he gets hit by the spell and immediately runs 30 feet this way, because dissonant whispers causes the person to have to run. So he takes the 17 damage. What's blindness and deafness save?
Con.
Con. She has advantage on con, but it's a +4. Ooh,
Nope.
16. Yeah,
She's blind.
she's
Ah,
blind.
Sweet.
And
Well, she isn't because she's immune to blindness, but that's where we'll pick up next time.